welcome back to Flagon Slayers, or if this is your first time watching us, welcome to Flagon Slayers. I am your DM, Jacob, as everyone knows, and these are the players. Hello, players. Anyway,
Hi.
Last week, the party split up into 3 groups, all on their own individual espionage and/or prison break mission. Zygon and Animus met with a paladin of the Platinum Dragon and learned of some familial ties, perhaps, to Zygon.
It was his wife.
And
Perhaps.
Anyway.
Maybe.
Red
Anyway, Ron and Lochnar traveled a little bit north of the city to help free a prisoner for the Clasp. And then the city tried to run a sting operation to capture all 3 of the criminals. The building, the Popper's Tavern that they were in, was blown up by this pyromancer that they saved, and things just went bad. Then we have Anzu and Thea, who went to a very swanky resort-esque hotel.
Anzu being dressed fly as fuck.
Resort, where they met with I'm blanking on names.
They technically have not met or talked to them yet.
The Spencers, right?
Yeah, they met the Spencers. What was the name of
The main guy
The
there.
cripple? Her name was Hannah.
No. The dude that you had met previously that was Nathaniel Spencer, and I forgot to write down his actual name. Gosh dang it. Anyway, we'll get there. Well, it started with a T. What was it? Turk. It was Turk.
Turk, yeah. They called him something else.
Yeah, Turk. Okay. But that is where we will begin tonight's session with Anzu and Thea currently enjoying a nice brunch, unknowing of what their allies are doing. So to reset the scene, you guys are in the top floor of this resort. You're currently having brunch with Hannah Spencer and her mother, and your target for information, Matilda Swade. Yeah, so you're sitting next to Hannah Spencer, and you guys are just having a nice little meal, your routine brunch, and you see far down at the end of the table is Lady Spencer and Matilda, who are both currently about halfway through the first bottle of wine, and you hear them just chatting and laughing and just having a fun time.
Is Turk around?
He's to the back of his back is to the wall. He's just kind of standing, kind of like waiting.
Can I kind of like call him over real quick?
Yeah, he comes over. Yeah, how can I help?
Hey, man, I kind of need your help.
Whisper.
Okay, do you see that lady over there? And I'll kind of point to, what's her name, Matilda?
Yeah.
Okay.
He immediately just looks straight at her. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to get her as drunk as you can.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Is there any way
I've
that
got
I
like
can
4
help you
more
out?
bottles in the back. This is not gonna take long.
Yeah.
Did Hunter
Okay.
free? Oh, okay, no, I was worried.
I'm back. Okay, and then like I'll kind of lean over and I'll be like, "Is there any way I can show you my gratitude? Do you need any money? What do you need?"
I'm fine.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
could leave a tip,
For,
but that's up to you.
Oh.
Not gonna pressure you.
Okay,
And he starts
I'll pull
backing
out-
away.
I will pull out 5 gold. I'm kind of like, and then I'll give him a little fist bump like one of the cool kids.
He looks around, grabs it, puts it in his pocket, and then he goes. And he gets back to the wall.
And then I'll let Thea know what my plan is on getting her unbelievably drunk so we can question her.
Are you there to question her or get information? Like, is she willingly supposed
Get
to give you
information. I mean, same thing. Just
But, like, do you even know if she's willing to give the information yet?
well, I'm about.
I mean,
to
if
see
she
we
gets
can get her
really
as drunk
drunk.
as I
I
can.
mean, if you're right. If you're
By
just
any
making...
means.
That's the exact instructions Jacob said. Get her really drunk, she'll get real loose-lipped.
Is Thea near me?
Yeah, you guys
Right
are
next
sitting
to
like
each other.
you,
Okay.
Hannah, and Thea.
I'll be like, Thea, do you have anything like charming? Maybe make
Yeah.
me look a little pretty,
Charming.
like a pretty little
Oh.
no.
For you?
Well,
I don't know. What are you talking about?
the
You want
best
makeup?
way into someone's secret is their love.
Is that the saying?
What I'm trying to say is, I'ma seduce that old lady.
Well, I gave you. Okay, so I cast.
275 years old. How dare
Yeah,
you say someone is old?
When we came in, I cast. What was it? Oh, this is my old one.
Grace?
I cast
Nice.
Enhance Ability on us last session.
Yeah.
So that we would have advantage on charisma checks for
Okay,
an hour.
yeah.
so
I don't know if that hour has passed.
I want to look over at
It's
Matilda.
almost over.
Okay, I want to look over at
Okay.
Matilda, and I want to give her like, strike it like.
She looks over at you. She gives you a weird like, and then she goes back to drinking.
Oh shit.
Love a woman that has priorities.
Maybe she's not into gnomes.
Doesn't seem like many people here are. To be fair.
Yeah, I think they're racist.
Yeah. So
Oh.
brunch continues. You guys get some nice eggs Benedict, which do exist in this
Yeah.
world.
My fucking favorite. God,
Um,
this is so good.
So you guys get that. You see, Hannah's portion is probably about a sixth of what yours is, and that's considering that Anzu is a gnome. It's super small. It's just enough that she gets food without,
Oh.
being a lot of food. But
Hurts
it goes
my heart.
on. You now see 3 bottles at the end. 2 of them empty, poured over, and one of them about 3/4 of the way gone.
So is it literally just us, Hannah, her mom, and then Matilda?
Mhm.
That's it? Okay.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna, I guess I'm gonna touch Anzu again and cast Enhance Ability on both of us. Just because I
Okay.
figure it's probably up by now.
Just a reminder to our audience,
then-
Hunter is 12.
Hunter, stop. I've had a long day.
I completely missed what happened, but I assume it's just Hunter acting like a child again. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's some
he heard,
tension going on.
he heard the word touch.
Oh,
And he was
lost
like,
his mind.
what?
oh, gosh.
Like,
How
I
old
don't
are
get it.
you?
God.
You have a college
But,
degree. What is wrong with you?
I said touch.
And then, do advantage on charisma or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then has Matilda even acknowledged us at all or talked to us at all?
No, not at all.
Really. No.
No.
Okay. Well, then
Can
I guess
I-
I'll just look at her and bite the bullet and be like, "Hi
She's
there."
about 10 or 12 seats away from you. You'd
God
have to
damn it! This is so stupid. Okay.
Alright.
yeah.
Is there a bathroom somewhere?
You would have to ask Turk or Hannah.
I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, I guess I'll look at Hannah and be like, "Is there a bathroom somewhere?"
Yeah, it's over there, and she points, and you see a door, and then she says, "You go through there, and then all the way down the hall, take a left."
Okay. Would I have to walk by Matilda to get
No.
to the bathroom at all? Damn it! I just want to be casual about it. I don't want to be awkward. I'm not an in-your-face kind of gal. Okay.
You're about to be.
I guess so. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go sit by Matilda.
Oh my god,
So
that
you
was
get up.
way more in your
Yeah, I'm
face.
gonna go introduce myself.
You get up, you start to go over, and Turk is trying to get to you before you can sit down, but he can't, and you sit down next to her, and then he's just kind of standing there halfway in between the wall and you guys, and he's just and he backs up. So you sit down.
Yeah.
The 2 ladies immediately stop laughing and talking, and they both look to you.
How how old is she? Because Hunter said old lady, but
Matilda is in her mid to late 30s.
She's a
So
human,
she's
right?
not old
Yeah.
at all then.
She's not old.
Look,
No, just stop. Just let Abby. Just let Abby.
I'm just trying to do something for once. I never do anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're both looking at you right now, wine glasses in hand.
There. I just wanted to introduce myself. Felt weird felt like I was 100 feet away. I'm Thea. Nothing.
Yeah, Matilda acknowledges you. Lady Spencer does not.
oh yeah, they hate your family.
If you
That's
need
fair.
me to do something for you, I'm off the clock.
Is that Matilda?
Yeah.
I don't need anything. I was just trying to be friendly.
Do you think, dear, that perhaps the reason that we're so far spread out is so that these sort of things don't happen? She gives you one of those, like, sleazy smiles, just...
Mm. Alright. That's fine. And I'll get up and walk away. I'm not in the mood.
Could I kind of look at Turk and be like, and point over at Matilda?
He runs back into the kitchen and he brings out another bottle of wine. He puts it down.
And do we still have our advantage checks?
Yeah, you still are on charisma, yeah.
Okay, so she's not really drunk, is she, right now?
Yeah, it seems as though it takes a little bit to get her drunk. Like she's not a lightweight for sure.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna look over at Hannah and be like, so Hannah, can you tell me anything about this Matilda? You know, what she likes, maybe her hobbies?
Well, she's a friend of my mom's, and she comes here like every few days, and gets drunk with mom, and then she leaves.
Oh, no games, nothing. She doesn't, you know, go horseback riding or anything.
I don't know. I don't get out much.
Oh, she's just a little bit of a brute, isn't she?
I didn't hear what you said, Hunter.
She's a little bit of a brute, huh?
Okay. You cut out again.
Little
God.
bit of a brute.
She's a brute.
Okay. There we
Continue.
go. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I don't know. She does a lot of like legal work and stuff for my mom, so my mom likes her.
Is there any time that I could maybe catch her alone? Maybe in, you know, an office or something?
Gives you a slightly curious look. Maybe. She might be alone. When she leaves, she's alone.
That's very helpful, Hannah. Thank you very much.
Usually we get a carriage for her, though, because she has troubles getting out.
Oh. Like a horse-drawn carriage, or maybe a carriage from here to there, like with the ones that they hold on the Min?
No, not one of those. It's a horse.
Mm. And then I will eat my succulent eggs Benedict.
Okay.
Eggs Benedict.
So about another 20 minutes pass. They're about 5 bottles in now. They do seem a little tipsier now. It also seems as though... actually, make a perception check,
Okay.
both of you.
Oh, cool. Uh,
18.
hold on. 28.
Holy shit!
Always forget how good
I have a
he
plus
is at those.
13.
Um,
My passive is 23.
So, Thea, you notice that Lady Spencer is drinking a lot less than Matilda. Like, probably 3-to-1, glass-wise.
It's a pretty big amount.
But the
Can I,
tolerance is like the same.
Possibly. It also could
Or
be...
does she seem less drunk?
Yeah, Lady Spencer is definitely less drunk.
Yeah.
But Matilda is starting to she's getting kind of giggly. just kind of swaying a little bit.
All right, boys, now's the time. I'm gonna look over at her,
Okay.
Now's the time.
give her one of those.
She looks over at you again, a little confused, but she also blushes a little.
Mm.
Not a lot.
Oh.
We got it, boys. All right,
my
I'm gonna
God.
look over at Turk.
He's like,
And I'll point at the room where the alcohol is.
and he goes back, and he sticks his head out the door, and he goes, and then he comes back out. No more bottles.
No more bottles.
No more bottles.
Shit.
And Thea, I'll be honest. I think we just need to wait till she gets shit faced.
You can stage whisper, Hunter. You don't have to actually whisper.
Yeah, it's real quiet.
He's just
I'll
staying
be
in
honest,
character.
Thea,
It's
we
really
should probably wait till she becomes shit faced.
He
Yeah,
said.
done a little bit. Hmm.
That's a slurp right there.
That one. Slurp.
ASMR.
Me. But yeah, I jumped the gun a little bit. Maybe you should take the lead on the next try, I guess.
Oh, I definitely will, and I think this is gonna work dramatically well. Let me
So you see
maybe-
Matilda get up, and she starts walking towards the door that is towards the bathrooms. Turk gets
I don't
the door
have anything
for
to-
her as she stumbles over it to it.
Is there any wine left, or like any kind of drink at all?
Not that you can see, no.
Is my glass still full?
I don't know. How is it?
Yeah, it is.
You
Okay,
decide
so I'm
I'll
gonna
say
that
take my
one.
glass.
I'll say it's about a third, maybe.
That's no
full.
idea.
I'm
Not-
gonna signal Turk to come over.
Okay, so he closes the door behind Matilda, and then he rushes over and he says, yeah."
Under the table, I'm gonna take the wine glass with the wine in it, and I'm gonna cast enlarge.
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that means what you think it means.
What? Well,
the,
because
the
it
contents will not increase as far as
it
like.
says
I
it does
think.
though. Because like if
Does
you're
it
holding a
increase the
sword,
contents, or does it just increase the thing that's holding it?
well,
It
because
increases the
if
thing
I
that's holding
enlarge Lochnar, sword grows with it.
True, but that is a biological being. Right? So
Are you
this is
saying
not-
that wine isn't biological? Grapes?
Well,
Oof.
yeah, I know you're trying to rule lawyer me. I'm just gonna look at the spell.
Objection!
It's not Phoenix, right? Let's see.
Honestly, the way it's worded, I feel like it's just kind of up to Jacob
Yeah, it is up to Jacob.
looking at it.
Yeah,
There's
so
not
it's
really
only
a clear-
objects. It's not like liquids.
Okay,
It's not
Is-
juice.
Is
is
an
Thea's
object.
wine glass full?
I don't know if is your wine glass full.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
I just realized I have wine. I'll be right back.
God damn it! So there's
I'm
does Hannah
sorry.
drink?
I'm
Does
anxious.
Hannah have wine?
no.
No.
Fuck. Okay.
She has, like, this weird,
devastatingly
like-
ill.
She has a tall glass with like this weird green, like health food smoothie in it.
Can I make it like ever
She's
so
a
slightly
vegan.
more potent and alcoholic with prestidigitation?
That is not. Hang on.
That's also not
I
how
don't-
prestidigitation.
I don't think that's how that spell works, but I will check.
I have like the opposite.
prestidigitation is weird shit.
No, it doesn't do that weird
I have,
shit
like, the
though.
opposite
You're not like
spell.
Jesus when you use prestidigitation.
It's a
Actually, no, you
cantrip. It has
could.
limits.
You could turn water into wine with prestidigitation. I think.
I-
I don't. Can you?
Totoo na?
Never mind. You can't. That's a different spell.
Thank you. Prestidigitation's a cantrip.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think you'd be able to do something that powerful with a cantrip.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Reduce
Like that's
visibility.
Jesus level.
Alright,
Yeah.
hold on. What if I
It's like-
touch the wine itself and cast enlarge?
At least level 3. Just spews out the
Because
top of the
it's
bottle.
only a
That's
third
a
full.
really fine line
Just get a
because
drop
is
of wine on
wine
your finger.
object? Because like if it's an object, then
Alright.
yes, but if it's not, then no. So that's like And there's also a weird precedent here because if I let you enlarge this liquid, you'll be able to do it to any liquid.
Is it a solid
freeze it.
object, or is it an object that can be split due to the fact that it's liquid?
I don't know. This is a weird gray area.
Make the call.
Your
Make the call,
call,
Jacob.
Your call.
Make the right call.
Make the right
Uh,
call.
Deal with the consequences.
I'm gonna say no, you can't
All right.
because I'm worried that you'll be like, I cast enlarge on this river and make it 2 times bigger.
All right, I'm
yeah,
just
and
gonna
that's like
give.
control water or something.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give Turk the rest of my wine. I'm like, just fucking give it to her.
Okay. And
Please, shove it in her throat. Do whatever you have to.
Oh my
Yeah, like I'll
God.
put like whatever's left in my glass and like combine it with whatever's in his.
yeah,
and
you have
then-
probably half a glass now.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Oh,
he
and then
grabbed
I'm gonna
your-
wait like a minute. I'm gonna wait like a hot 30 seconds and then just like get up and go to the bathroom.
Ooh.
Obviously.
So you wait a little bit. Turk has the glass.
Mhm.
He's not going to the bathroom to give it to her. He's gonna wait to give it to her.
Makes sense.
So yeah, you go through the door. You turn the corner. As you're going in, Matilda is coming out. And she actually bumps you.
Did he just take up?
Sorry.
Yep.
Was a little. Sorry
You all
about
right
that.
there?
Oh,
Oh, it's okay.
yeah, fine. Yeah.
Just enjoying your brunch.
Yes. The wine's delicious.
It is. It's the best I've ever had.
Well, you
I'll
know
make it
they
like
make
that
it
back in
themselves,
Pangolin.
and it is quite strong.
Oh yeah, I noticed. That's why I had to stop myself. I was like, I got other stuff to do today.
And then she kind of pats you on the shoulder, and then she starts walking away.
Oh damn it. Oh fuck. Wait. I can't think so fast. I've
She
had such
turned
a long
around.
day. I'm so tired. I didn't say that out loud, Jacob.
Oh. Okay.
That's
I
not
don't
Thea.
know.
I'm sorry. I've had a long day.
She continues
Got
to
off
walk.
work. Never mind. It's fine. I'll go in there and I'll pee. Fine. I'm not good at this.
So
Not
Anzu,
good at
you see Matilda
espionage.
stumble back in.
Mhm.
She stumbles over to her chair. She sits down, kind of plopping down, not being super graceful. You then see Turk run over, and you see him say something to her, and then point over to you. And then she
Okay.
turns to look at you, and she raises the glass a little to you.
As she looks at me, I will look at her and give her a charming look, and then I will cast Prestidigitation to create a ever so slightly gust of wind to rush past her hair.
Okay, make
Why
a
not your hair?
check. Make a
Make a
performance check with advantage.
Where
that's
is it?
true.
Is
That
charisma?
enhance ability.
Yeah, it's
Finally.
charisma.
Yeah, that's a charisma.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, you gave him advantage.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
So wait, 22. But yeah, natural 20.
Okay. So you smile at her, and a gust of wind blows past you to her. Her hair blows back a little bit. You see, she's a little stunned at this display, and she just kind of smiles and nods and starts drinking the wine.
Alright. Is Thea near me?
Peeing.
And she is currently in the red.
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna like go in the bathroom and like use thaumaturgy to make it sound like I was peeing. You know, I had a plan.
Alright.
And I was gonna like talk to her.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll
Now's
come
the
back.
time. Andrew's gonna get up with his pimp cane. He's
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
kinda,
forgot he's got the cane too.
Oh no.
He's gonna
Oh,
do a little
yeah.
prep walk
Style 'em.
next to her.
I am okay.
We need some
Okay.
fan art of that.
Jeez Louise.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And
So you
then,
walk over to her.
Mhm. And then I'm gonna
Currently standing next to her.
look at her and I'll be like, so, do you have any plans after this?
She turns to look at you. No.
Well, perhaps, me and you could take a little stroll to the park.
Make a persuasion check.
Granted,
Persuasion. Advantage, yes.
it's charisma.
That's a 4. That's an 11. 13. Does that give me
13.
anything?
It did.
She's drunk.
He really plays it. Jacob, she's drunk, by the way. I just want to remind you.
Her inhibitions
Yeah.
are low.
Come on.
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
Playing it cool. Playing hard to get.
Come on, her. Woo her.
Maybe.
Hold on, what'd she say?
She said maybe.
Okay.
You're 250,
Well,
she's
it'd
30.
it'd just be really nice to, get out of here for once and maybe feel the summer breeze.
It's spring, but okay.
Okay. Maybe feel.
But wouldn't it be nice if it was a summer breeze?
Yeah.
Okay, make another persuasion check.
Okay. 14.
We're improving.
That does sound pretty nice.
Well, why don't you meet me by those doors over there after this is over?
Make another persuasion check. This time you don't have advantage. I didn't like that.
Great roll.
I don't have advantage?
No, you don't.
No, because that was terrible. I'm not even gonna fight that.
Alright.
That was gross.
I would
I got a
question.
12.
The growl really sold it.
What'd you get?
I got a 12. Combined.
She seems to not mind the weird cat noise.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Probably because she's drunk.
And I'm gonna do
She's
my
gonna
little pimp walk back over.
She watches you as you walk away.
Oh, can I do a little butt strut as she's looking at it?
Sure.
Shaking the hips.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was
And,
your question, Caleb?
What? I didn't have a
You
question.
had a question.
No? Did someone else have a question? Did I say I had a
swore you
question?
said that. I swore you said it.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
send a message to Thea saying I think your boys got this, Thea. In the bag.
I'm gonna walk out of the bathroom. Jesus. So, just super glad I missed that.
You're
Yeah, I
gonna come
wish I
back
could've.
and we're gonna be going out on a little party.
Mhm. I'm
So,
gonna sit by
it-
Hannah again.
so Hannah's 2 guards come over. One of them whispers in her ear, says something you can't quite make it out. She says, well, it's time for a doctor's visit for me. So I just want to say it's really been nice to get to know you two. And you always have a place here. I'll make sure of that. But I'm going to have
And what was her last name's Spencer, right? Hannah
Yeah.
Spencer. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to help her eventually.
She is
Well, if you ever.
she's like the heiress to this winery or this wine estate.
That's sick.
She also has a brother.
Do you want to go first, Abby?
Oh, right. I was gonna say, well, if you ever, want me to talk to those people for you, let me know.
Yeah. I'll talk to my doctor. Are you staying anywhere that I can send like a messenger or something?
Yeah. I'm in the cloud top. I can actually. I have my ways. Get in touch with you later.
You could tell her to send
you'd
it to
like.
the college, maybe.
That's too far
It's
away.
not anywhere near. That's in Western. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true.
I don't
What
know.
you talking
We're
about?
not supposed to mention that we know Mathis. So,
Oh yeah,
um,
we're on a mission.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'll get
my
in touch
question.
with you later. I can let
Okay.
you know. I'm still looking for a hotel for the night.
Oh, okay. Just keep me posted. Then
Absolutely.
you see her 2 guards help her out of her chair. One of them carries her as the other one kind of checks the room, make sure there's nothing going on. You see Turk as she's leaving. You see Turk like he does not break eye contact with her, even when she can't see him anymore.
He's in love.
Mm.
But you see Lady Spencer get up from her seat, and she shouts over to you. There'll be no more courses today. You two can leave whenever, but please feel free to spend more time and more of your money here. Good day. And you see her walk out of the room, following where Hannah went.
Nice meeting you.
So
All right.
Matilda, who is
Mm.
like, I would say she's pretty drunk. Like not like blackout, but pretty drunk.
Been there. Good time.
So she kind of stumbles over to you, Anzu. She's I think we could take that little stroll.
Oh boy.
Center
Hello?
frozen again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay, what did she say?
Do you think we could take that little stroll?
I'm like, all right, this way, follow me, and then I'll head off to like the trails.
It's like when a mom walks with her like 3-year-old. Yeah, that's
remember
what
when
it looked
Andrew
like.
tried to hold my hand? That was weird.
That was weird.
Like a little baby.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Hard pass.
So you two start to walk out. Thea, as Anzu and Matilda are walking out, you see a young man walking in.
Okay.
He's tall, kind of palish skin, like
no.
golden blonde hair that goes like to the small of his back, really long hair. Dressed in really nice, fine clothing. And he walks in. He kind of looks around. He looks over to you. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Was there a brunch here recently?
You just missed it.
Great. Well, maybe no one noticed I was missing. I'm being very rude. My name is Nathaniel Spencer. Did I freeze again? Can you guys hear me?
No, we can hear you.
No. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
good
just
now, good now.
processing.
My internet's good
Sorry.
now.
Don't
Alright.
scare me like that, because no one said a word, and everyone
I think it
was
was
like, kinda
more
sitting
like-
still.
it was
So I
more-
like,
It was either
Sorry, I was
Actually-
trying-
it was either shock
process.
factor or understanding the fact that he's also an owner of the winery.
I get it now. Oh, yeah, you didn't miss much. Lots of drinking, little bit of talking. It's all right.
Bunches go. Who are you again? I'm sorry, we haven't met before. At least I don't remember you.
Oh, my name's Thea. I almost said Hannah. My name's Thea. Hannah, guys. My father is the ambassador from Singorn. Cannot hear you.
Did you mention that to my mother?
There we go. We're good.
Oh, there we go. She didn't make herself too available to talk, so
Yeah,
I don't think I did.
she's like that sometimes. I would not
Mm.
mention that to her. She has a little bit of a hate relationship with Singorn. But,
That makes two of us.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Mm.
If you need anything, feel free to ask. I have to go apologize to my mother about missing one
Mhm.
of her brunches. So
Oh.
enjoy your stay here.
It's nice meeting you.
The pleasure was all mine. And he walked away.
I'm assuming he's an elf also.
Yeah, he's an elf.
I thought that was going to go one way, and it did not go that way. Thank God. I was
What
about
did
to
you
have a
think
heart
was gonna
attack.
happen?
You know.
I don't.
Nothing.
but
Don't
okay.
worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So, Anzu, you have successfully guided Matilda to the bottom floor with a few stumbles along the way. But you two are
Can I-
walking. She's not holding your hand or anything. It's just you two kind of walking next to each other. But yeah.
Okay, I'll say. So, Matilda, why don't you tell me about yourself? I'd like to get to know you.
Well, there's not much to say. Excuse me. Ugh. We can say that's in game too, but oh, that was bad. Hang on a second. Oh,
Okay.
Hold it there.
And then can I just try to like catch up and like stealth behind out of sight? And,
yeah.
like,
Go ahead
just-
and roll stealth check. Anyway,
Okay.
I mainly just do legal things for the city. Mainly, I do some freelance work for some of the businesses.
Oh,
Was it 14?
What kind of legal things for the city? That sounds
Oh,
very
you know, just trademarks, a lot of like business law. This person's encroaching on my land. Well, this person had the land before. It's very boring.
Oh well, Matilda, it's not just copyright and all that stuff. That's impressive. Not anyone can do that kind of stuff.
Make a performance check.
Maybe.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, you would.
That's-
You have advantage.
Okay.
Also, I rolled a 14 on my stealth check. I'm not trying to like hide, but like just not be
Kind of blend in.
around.
16.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
Well, that's very flattering. But what do you do?
Okay, what's the rival college in Emon? I mean, I would know that, right?
Check notes. You would. It is called. Here we go. It is called the Alabaster Lyceum.
Fuck, that's gonna be mouthful. Okay. Oh, I'm just a professor at the Alabaster Lyceum.
What subject do you teach?
Boom,
Oh,
boom.
I'm just a library
You don't have
clerk.
to ask,
Nothing.
just go.
I'm just a library clerk. You know, nothing insane. Not as special as you specifically.
You're a professor, library clerk.
You're a professor of library clerking.
Okay. I'm just a professor of history.
It's a very
nothing-
prestigious
Nothing
job.
interesting.
Yes. It's a long line of professor librarians.
She's drunk. Okay, she believes it.
You can just say evocation.
Okay. Well, that sounds very interesting.
Oh,
Can we
my
actually
God.
sit down a little? Everything's a little. And she sits down on a bench.
I'll sit
that
down right
overlooks
next to her.
So you guys are off to the east side, no, west side of the estate, and it overlooks just a sea of vineyards. Like as far as you can see is grapes until
So-
you get to the Osmond Sea.
I'll sit down next to her, and our mission is to find out military details, right?
You're wanting to find out like if stuff about Grinsbale, essentially.
Yeah, they'll. Hold on, I have it written down.
If he has it written down.
Grinsbale's movements with troops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's he been taking them?
All right. I'll Can I kind of touch her hand a bit?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna just kind of like accidentally just kind of like grace her hand.
Sounds so slimy. Every time Hunter says something, it's slimy right now. Yeah, you do.
Grinswald or Grinsbale?
Grinsbale.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'll
If
say
you need reference, it's in the Discord, the chat.
So, I've been working with a guy named Grinsbale. You know him much? I know he's big around here.
Make a deception check.
Fuck, which one's deception? I never roll for this shit.
Deception is
Charisma.
charisma, I believe.
Okay, I got another natural 20. I'm not fucking. I
Hell
can send you
yeah.
a picture. I haven't
No,
touched it.
I know you wouldn't lie. We'll just say that.
Damn, I'm so happy I cast that.
Um,
That was good.
Oh, really? You work with Grins? I haven't seen you at the. Okay, yeah. What have you been working on?
Okay, Grinsbale is part of the riots back in Western. I need to pull something out my ass. Alright. Well, being the library clerk, he comes over every now and then and seeks knowledge of prior riots, like the ones happening in Western. I know he's been having some difficulty with them.
First, I'm hearing of riots in Western.
He needs
Um,
he needs to know about other riots so he can riot.
riots.
Turkey!
This
I
is
wanna
the
read
first
that
I'm hearing
book.
of that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that you've been helpful.
Oh yes, he's been looking at some books. One of them is called The Art of War. I think he's planning on something big. I'm not really sure what it is.
Are you trying to make the
Sun
art
Tzu's
of
in this
war
universe?
canon in this world?
Yes, sir.
Well,
That would mean Sun Tzu is.
Anzu.
Okay.
Anzu's Art of War.
Ah,
It's a
Oh my
translation
God.
error. That's all. It
Yeah.
just name him something else. You can't. We can't
Okay,
use the
yeah,
actual. We
we'll
can't
figure
use
it
the actual author.
So,
That book.
public domain.
so I'll say,
I know the
Oh, you
actual
know
author
him.
though.
you know of him. What have you worked on with him?
Oh well. I guess you could say I'm kind of like his assistant.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't have many days off, so this was one of them. So I decided to have some fun.
well,
Um,
I'm glad you decided to spend your day off with me. Look, I'm trying to be charming here, okay? I gotta get
Yeah,
my
trying
mind
is the
ready.
key word there, bud.
I'm just gonna back out of the camera. That was too creepy.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Vintage.
God, he's so bad. Answer is so bad at flirting with women.
18.
18.
It's sad when his flirting with Vesper was better than this.
It's because he wanted Vesper.
That's true.
He was trying
That's
a lot
true.
harder. You see her just kind of blush a little.
And then Anzu makes that face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's later tonight.
So, think about that.
Oh Jesus, no.
I'm mainly just his assistant.
Oh, well, what have you been assisting him with?
Oh, right. It's not big of a deal.
Oh, Matilda, come on. It's such a big deal. Look at yourself. You're such success. You're very successful.
You're such success.
Look, it's my Asian accent, okay? Get the fuck out of here.
This is making me want to punch Anzu.
You know what I'm trying to say, man.
This?
Yeah.
The
Make
god
him
comes
try.
down
What?
and just punches Anzu in the
It's like the
face.
first time you've said that.
Oh, but this is what it took.
18. 20, but it's not natural.
Jeez, I'm rolling terrible.
Good.
Well, it's mainly just lately he's been asking for a lot of maps on different areas in the western part of the continent. Nothing that important.
Oh, well, I mean, which parts does he have interest in?
Make another persuasion check.
Fuck, how many times do I have to do this?
You're not supposed to be talking about this stuff.
Just only-
Okay, that's a natural 20!
Someone
Why'd
needs
you
to
have
give
to
Somebody's
give
bad.
Someone needs to put a little camera just above
It's the
him.
advantage. It's only because of the advantage.
Yeah,
Fucking thank the Thea for this.
gonna need another screen
The
just
one
for his
good thing
dice
I
tray.
did.
Okay. Primarily maps for Craghammer in that area. Actually,
Is Crackhammer the dwarves?
yeah,
It's the dwarven city.
Elves.
Yeah,
hate dwarves.
Craghammer is
Makes
like-
sense.
the dwarf city.
Yeah.
Oh.
A little bit of the
Don't say Whitestone.
the areas near Kaimal, but mainly
I didn't hear
mainly
that.
so-
What did you
Kaimal.
Mainly the areas around Kaimal.
say? Kaimal. What areas of it?
Craghammer and Kaimal.
Yeah, just
Oh,
around
Craghammer.
those. Nothing too specific. Just looking around those areas.
Oh, I think I actually have a distant relative from one of those cities. I wonder what he plans on doing over there.
Persuasion check. Jeez Louise.
That one was less of a question, so
Oh.
that might be a little sneakier.
16.
See? Okay, you're lucky. I have disadvantage.
Intoxicated.
He doesn't really talk much about things he's doing. I do know that the council are in talks with Whitestone to build some sort of transportation linking the two sides together, but that's all I know. I think they're looking at major hub cities to run it through or something like that. I don't know. I'm not let into a lot of the meetings.
To build transportation
Has he actually been anywhere recently?
to.
Be good to
From a
know.
bush behind you.
Master of the Wild. I'm in the bush.
Has
I just
Grimsvale-
imagine like an anime when they hide in the bushes and like it moves every so often.
That's me.
Has Grinsbale been anywhere recently? It's been a while since I've gotten to catch up with him.
He's coming back from Fort Daxio right now. His last major trip was a few months ago. He went to Kaimal. But shouldn't you have known about that since he seems to be such a friend of yours?
Hold on.
I'm trying
I
to.
know you guys are writing down a lot.
I just imagine him in like the real
Okay.
thing, just being like, hold on.
Processing. Next question.
Why, yes, we're all friends, but we don't really get to see each other much anymore. Since it takes time for mail to get to each other. I kind of miss him, but well. Anyway, back to you.
Make a deception check.
Oh, nani? 20, but it's not natural.
It's rolling
Continue.
really high.
Okay.
Rest right now.
Anyway, back to us. Oh. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day, or do you want to stick with me for a little bit?
We can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Well, I have a lot of work to do, but it has been really nice getting to know you more, and I hope we see each other again, but I've got a carriage to catch. They usually call me one for the brunches.
Well, Matilda, it was very nice to talk to you, and is there any way I can reach you in the future? Maybe a place you're staying at?
I live in the military district, so you should be able to find me there.
Oof.
Oh, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Stumbles off.
She's a morning drinker.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Thea.
I will come up out of the bush.
Okay.
Didn't need to find her.
As you go to look for her, Thea just pops up, surprising you.
All right, Thea. I think our work here is done. We
Moin.
did it well.
Moin.
And thank you very much for your assistance.
You're welcome. I didn't enjoy talking much.
And then
And
I'll
clearly
brush
when I
some
tried,
dirt
it
off
fell out.
my suit. I'll just keep it nice and shiny.
Boy.
So it's around probably 1 in the afternoon.
Should we head back to see the others?
Yeah, I guess we should figure out where they are. I'm going to send a message to Animus, I guess. And just be like,
Why do you have to
Hey.
guess?
I don't know. I was
Why
just
can't
like,
you
who
just
would she
confidently
actually
send
send
me a
Ooh, wait.
message?
I'm
I
gonna
think who
tell.
would she
Quit
actually talk-
antagonizing her,
I'm,
Caleb.
I'm gonna tell Thea
I'm
everything
trying to
so she can
think.
tell him. That way, if something
Yeah.
happens to us.
Well, Thea heard most of
Okay.
that conversation.
Okay. Okay.
I only get 25 words.
Yeah,
There's
she
only
doesn't
so
get a
much
lot
I
of
can do.
words.
It's like really early.
Hey. Yeah.
Only get 25
Um,
words. First one's hey.
Hey, and I say it 5 times. No. Hey, we're done. I think we were successful. Where y'all at?
Craghammer and Kymall.
We're at where are we, Jacob?
You were currently, if I remember correctly,
We
you
had
were
found a
looking for a bar.
We had found one. And
Yeah, we
went
found
inside
some
of it.
sort of tavern, but I don't know which one you said we found.
I don't remember what I said.
No.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
That's why you need to write things down as a DM for future reference.
Let's just say we're in a tavern. Don't even give it a name. Let's just say we're in a
Yeah.
tavern.
I don't really think Lochnar and Zygon care about the name. They're kind of just mourning the loss.
Yeah, but just
The other
just
one.
for like reference,
the
like we
property's
wanna know what part of the city we're in, just so. Oh well.
Yeah, you are in the central district.
All right. Good to hear, Thea. We are in so and so tavern. Go ahead and meet us here. It's in the central district. And then
respond. I forgot.
Just call it the tavern. Just call it the tavern.
we're in the tavern.
All right.
Yeah, no, you didn't get the district in there.
What?
Yeah, that was more than 25 words.
Hello, good
Did we do
to
that?
hear, Thea. We are in so and so tavern. Tavern. It is
These were counts
in
syllables. I
the
did that, yeah.
central district. That was 23 words.
I thought that was 26, but it's fine.
Well, she
We'll
would have
say
heard
it
central.
fits.
She would have heard central.
Well, we'll say it fits.
All right.
Just for the sake of.
I love
So it takes Thea and Anzu about an hour to get back
amazing.
to where you guys are. They eventually do get there, and now all of you are reunited.
All right.
And it feels so good.
Feels so good.
All right, there, Flagon Slayers. I think we're all good to go. How was your missions?
Ours was
I'm gonna buy a drink.
I don't know if Zygon wants to talk about it much, but I do know that I probably should explain. He knows the person we were sent to go question, so he may be off to talk to her again.
Great.
So I'm just gonna give a big exhale. Just go and get a drink.
That's good news, Zygon. What did they say?
Oh, he went to get a drink. Here, I'll give you the information. She doesn't know too much. She was supposed to be part of Grinsbale's group in just following some soldiers from Western. And when they found the soldiers, Grinsbale had been told that they were spies, and they were not going to do anything other than just give information on them. But Grinsbale decided that he would take matters into his own hands and kill all of them, which led Rebecca to believe that he is trying to start a war of some sort. And it really does sound like, with everything we've been through, what happened in Western when we were there, and what's going on here, that there is a war starting. And I think it's important as we go forward to understand what sides there are to this war and which side we take, if we take one at all.
Yes. Well, Rebecca sounds very nice. I'm glad she gave you the information. And then I'll get on Lochnar's shoulder with Q. And we're like, what about you, big boy?
What was
Mhm.
theirs? What was
We
your guys'?
didn't have much luck.
Oof.
We were escorting that prisoner.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about the tavern and the
Yeah.
Bar go
Tell
boom.
them why we're not meeting
Bar
at the
go
bar.
big boom.
The bar go big, big boom.
All right. When Anzu asked that,
Braun,
we
what
just
the fuck
all
does that mean?
simultaneously sigh. Like,
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Braun, but do you speak Lochnawi? And what does big, big boom mean?
It means the pyromancer got free that we were escorting and blew the fuck out of the bar.
Big boom.
Big, big boom. Yes, big boom. Okay, why don't we go talk to Mathis before we get caught, with big booms?
well, speaking of that, I did have a slight idea. Because Mathis has told us that we cannot say that we are part of anything that he's doing, and we're technically also staying in his house, I believe it may be a good idea to use the money that we were given for this specific mission to maybe put down a little deposit on a plot of land, or maybe even an abandoned building if there's any in the city to be bought. It'd be
I know of one.
it'd be
That's more of like an abandoned foundation at this point.
it my
You guys are sick. You guys are sick.
Shit is scorched.
You know it's bad when Lochnar's sick of it.
He's sensitive about it. Don't bring it up.
Not only would this be an opportunity for us to number one, actually have a place, now that we've been a group for a while, and I think we've all come to a conclusion that we'll be traveling and working together for a while, but I think this is a good plan to, number one, use the money we were given instead of just kind of buying a bunch of health potions, which we don't need. And also Anzu
Love to hear that.
Anzu doesn't need.
Damn it.
Anzu has a chance to maybe use this building to also start his guild out of. It's kind of a triple win there. I don't know what you guys think about that though. So
I'm all down for it. A little Flagon Slayers HQ. I love it.
I also if it's not too much of a thing for me to do yet, but I have been, as you guys know, researching portals and travel over the past few months we've been together, and I think I've been able to figure out how to actually draw a teleportation circle if that does come in handy. So we could even have a place that's number one, our place of work, and number two, a place to resort back to if we need to. So
How long would that take to do?
oh, the teleportation circle would take me, but it maybe a day, but I can work on that just whenever we have. Oh, just probably just a day. I fixed that one portal back when we were at the college in just 4 hours. Drawing a new one wouldn't take much longer than that. So
Well, what do the rest of you think?
It'd be nice to have a
Lochnar
place
needs
to
to go to
come
the
back
bathroom.
to.
Yeah, I'm fine with putting down some roots here.
We could finally have a place we can call home. It'd be nice.
I'm not against it, but if we're going to be planting down roots as a group, I think we need to have our conversation where
yeah.
there's too much bullshit. There's too much secrecy and hiding among the group.
Look at Caleb's face. Sorry.
Well,
Ooh.
Braun,
Braun
I
is
think
fed
that's
up.
What are you talking about? We
After
need
all.
secrecy amongst our group. That's how we work.
Now hold on,
well-
Lachlan. I think Braun has an excellent decision. I mean, we have a bunch of stories to tell each other. Nothing.
I came into the group late, and you all had already known each other and traveled together, but I know next to nothing, and the things that I do ask are answered with half-truths.
That's true.
I've been here since the beginning, and I know the same amount as you, and that's exactly how I want to keep it.
Oh,
I was
so
about to
Bottle
say-
your emotion, dude. Just bottle them up.
Drink them down.
Flagon Slayers
Wash it down with
are
some brown.
pissed.
Bottle them up
Right.
and drink them down.
Why don't we go
Yeah.
make that down payment? Maybe visit Mathis and get him up to date, and then we can have that talk that Ron was talking about.
I think it's also a good idea that we have that talk in a more private location. So if we do happen to find a place today, then we make sure we just find all of those loose ends that make sure that we're all caught up on where we are and what we want to do going forward. Now that we're all gonna be best buddies buying a house together.
Yes, I never
Roommates.
You guys
We're
are
gonna
having
be
a
roommates.
conversation.
I never saying best buddies, but
Your arm starts to kind of itch a little bit.
No.
he's getting a killer itch.
I'm gonna start kind of scratching my arm, and I'm gonna finish something else off. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Now that you just threw me off my entire. I think another important thing is that if we are going to be here in Emon, our secrecy needs to probably be more just towards Mathis. So like we want to make sure that we stay distant from Mathis in how we tell people, but we want to be true to people about who we are, so that we don't just base our roots here and we're all of the things that we tell everyone our lives from here on out. I think I don't think all of Amon is against or is wanting a war, so I think that telling the truth is going to be good for us in the long run.
All right, Mr. DM, is there a place we can find a little plot of land?
Well,
So you would have to find like a real
Is there a
estate.
realtor?
I was gonna say, Jacob, do I know any like sort of like I don't know, like types of like got like real estate building. I'm gonna say real estate building, but like type of building. All right.
You
I
don't
could
know
send
of
a
any in the
message
city.
to-
You'd probably have to ask someone that is a little bit more knowledgeable on the city itself.
I could send a message to Mathis and ask.
Well, we could just
Try, yeah.
maybe ask the bartender. The bartender may know.
I guess
Thea
that's
has
a good first step.
Oh, I don't have Thea send the message anyway. I mean, it takes no effort.
Well, have Thea go ahead and send a message and tell him that we are going to give him some information later, and then I'll wave over the bartender after we make sure he gets that.
Look at something
Well,
before you do that real quick.
This, I want to also point out that Braun did mention earlier, that wasn't me saying, it was Braun mentioning that he knows of one place, and he is talking about the bar that just blew up. I mean,
Joking, but also
it's-
true.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is. We know for a fact that I don't remember
Are you
his name. Huh?
Quick question for Abby. What spell are you wanting to use?
Message.
Sending.
Okay,
Sending.
I had to make sure because
Fuck.
message it wouldn't work. It has.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have access to message.
Yeah.
I just I'm
Guys,
saying it in a way that
continue, Mike.
doesn't sound.
We
Okay.
should name our bar
It seems
Shithole.
like the bar on that side of town might not bat an eye at any back alley dealings or anything that we might have to do.
Yeah, I think I do think anything we do buy needs to be outside of the military district and the upper end district. So that would leave us with the common, where we are right now. Maybe the slums if we really want to, which is where unfortunately the bar has burned down. I don't know if a burnt down bar is a good place to start ourselves off, but it is an option if we need it. And then the farmlands, if that does come to option, but the farmlands are they are secluded, but they're far out from the city. It would take us a little bit of time to get to and from on the roads out there. So I mean, those are a couple options for us.
Well,
But I
and
also
it could make us
Was
a
that-
target for.
Was the bar like outside of the city?
It's in the upper slums, which is
Okay.
outside.
So it's
the
not
nice
outside of the city.
The upper slums.
Exactly.
So it's not like outside of
They
the
have
It is.
working
It's outside the walls.
sewers.
Okay, so
There we
yeah,
go.
I don't know if we want to be outside of the city gates is my only thing.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm. My point as well. It makes us a target if we try and set up a new plot in the farmland outside of the city. Lochnar and I know that the clasp is involved here as well, and we may have pissed them off enough to draw their attention.
True. So we want to stay in the public eye because that also would make us maybe even more available for Anzu to start his guild because it would give us more of a public location.
Well, the
Let's-
Flagon Slayers are gaining a bit of a name.
Yes. How about Thea? Go ahead and maybe send that message, and let's go ahead and get the bartender over here.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cast sending to Mathis. I'm gonna say, hey. Everyone starts off, hey. It's Thea. We have information for you. Oh fuck, I should be counting this.
7.
7.
Yep, no, 8. We're 8.
I had 7.
I had
Okay,
7
well
as
then
well.
we'll go with. Okay, cool. I can't count.
Where can we get
information for you. Do you know any realtors in town?
14.
When can we meet you?
Okay, so as you send it, you feel the message start to go out, and then there's this weird like feedback, and I need you take
Well, what?
no.
Oh no.
you take 4 points
Fucking-
of psychic damage as the spell.
Jacob, no. No, is he in like a meeting or something? What's happening?
There's a lot of reasons as to why a message couldn't be received. He could be in a magical
Like, he's
area
protected.
that
I'm
blocks.
thinking
He could
Could be in a temple.
naturally block it. Kind of like if you're a telemarketer, he doesn't want to get random sendings.
Could just be having some me time, you know?
You don't know for sure.
I'm gonna turn. So before I even realize that, I'm gonna turn over to the bartender and kind of like wave him over, like we're trying to get more drinks, and then I'm gonna look to Thea. So, did he get it?
Ow.
What do you mean?
Ow.
How?
A little bit of a
Are you
headache.
okay?
Ow
I think
doesn't.
she's having a headache.
Oh,
Ow doesn't sound like a good
I don't-
thing when you cast your own spell.
That's never happened before. It didn't go through. And ow. I'm gonna get another drink because I'm just having a bad day. Like, it's not going well for me today.
Okay,
Nothing's
so
working. Matilda was a bitch.
Ow could mean a lot of
Hannah's
things.
dying.
Oh no, forgot about Hannah. Well, I mean, okay, if that didn't send, maybe we either need to hope that he's just in a temple or something where he's in a magically reduced room, or also we need to assume that maybe he was made, maybe us working for him, or just his own efforts have gotten him caught. So let's go ahead and try to find a place for us to retreat back to, and then maybe go check out his manor later and ask if anyone's seen him around.
What a shitty spy if he already got caught.
I know.
He's the head of
Um,
information in the city. I don't think he's got caught.
Yeah, it was like,
go
it
ahead
seems like
and-
really unrealistic. He's
I
probably
gave-
just protected from
I was giving-
magic or something.
I was giving 2 ins of a drastic. Jacob, I called the bartender over.
So the bartender himself does not come over. One of the waitresses does.
Okay.
She's got she has 5 flagons of ale,
Nice.
and she set
Oh,
them
that's
down.
hot.
She is a human woman, auburn hair that goes to her shoulders,
Me too.
dressed like a normal bar waitress maid thing. I don't know if barmaid's even a thing you can say
Wench.
anymore. But yeah, she's dressed like that. You see also, she's very plain looking, and then she has a locket around her neck that is made of pure silver. It looks super expensive.
Oof.
Something's going on.
We don't need to focus on that right now.
Okay.
It's an
I don't
interesting
know
Why
if
would you
that's-
mention it?
I know he
What?
mentioned it.
right?
We can always come back to this
Does it
bar.
look familiar?
We don't need to address this. We do not need to address this.
Does it look familiar to anyone?
Make a perception check.
Okay, Abby, yes, at first technically, but I will also make a perception
Yeah.
check.
Both can.
Yay. Okay.
16.
Oh, 28 again.
Easily.
Jeez.
So one thing I'm good
It
at.
doesn't look familiar, but it's super nice, like craftsmanship. It's really nice silver, like it's like a braided chain, so it's like super nice and intricate.
Okay. Hello there. Thank you for bringing
Hi.
us our drinks.
Yep, it's my job.
I just
Can
had
I
a
get you anything else?
yeah. I just had
I
a
love your locket.
Oh, thank you. It was
Where'd
a
you get
gift from. It was a gift.
oh.
Can I
Okay.
make an insight check?
Sure.
Man,
I
that's
mean, I don't think she's lying. Oh no, it's not super great.
See
It's
things,
okay,
but she
14.
can't feel things. What'd you roll?
14.
There is something there. Like she's hiding something, maybe. Like there's just a little bit of. There's an apprehension in her voice.
I noticed. All right.
I don't think this is good.
well. I just had a quick question actually. Do you know if there's any way to purchase land or buildings in the city or like where we would be able to find that?
I've never done that before, so I don't really know. But
Here.
I'm sure you could probably go to some government building. They're usually found in the Cloud Top district
Okay.
or
Maybe
the military district, depending on what you need.
could you go ask the bartender real quick if he would maybe know the exact location and just give us a little answer onto the exact place. We don't want to be walking around for too long today.
We're new.
Yeah. Can I get anything else for anybody? We've got a really nice house whiskey that I could give you for a little taste.
Take one. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Make
So
it
she
two.
gives over to the bartender. She gets 2 little shots of whiskey.
Amazing.
She brings them back over.
You
She
know.
slides them to you two.
Hell yeah.
He says that you need to go to the Cloud Top district and speak to who was the council member that entails. Hang on, I gotta look something up real quick.
This locket, man.
And then meanwhile, we take shots.
So while she was back at the bar, I'm gonna look to everyone else. That seemed weird to everyone else, right? That answer about the locket. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
It seems a bit out of place.
I feel
Maybe shouldn't tell her too much.
no.
Oh, no.
I
Steal
mean,
it.
Well, who gave it to her?
well, we have.
There's.
Go
It's
ahead.
mostly. I think she's a little. She seems nervous. I don't know. Maybe it's like a secret affair kind of thing. And
Well,
I
like,
try not to pry.
the gift to keep quiet. Who knows?
I love that Rod's just sitting there. He's like,
Like Thea said, it could just be from a former lover. Who knows? There, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Why
She
don't
just
we,
wants to be left alone.
Why don't we
Don't
go
cry,
look for
it's
a realtor
So
in the
she comes
club?
back and she says, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're wanting to build a house, let me pull up the actual title here. The Master
Get an
Development,
actual title.
Festus Bronzebeard. He
Oh,
lives in the
name.
Cloud Top. But
that's a
if
cool
it's
name.
more of a commercial business, you'll need to go to the Master of Commerce, which is She Talonsbane.
Would a guild's hall be considered a business or a house?
Business.
Braun would probably know. So,
Okay.
Braun, you know that the I'm spacing.
Slayer's take.
Yes, thank you. I was thinking Slayer's Cake, and I was like, no.
No.
So the Slayer's Take, they are considered a business, so they would have had to have approval from the Master of Commerce. But yeah,
Yeah. I'll just share what what I know about it then. I mean,
Okay, so, do you guys want to head up there then? Maybe see what we can get with?
Yeah, let's head there now.
Alright. Jacob, do you want to take a quick break?
We can take a quick break, and when we'll come back, we'll do some real estate.
Some house hunting.
All right, let's rein it
I got
back
her.
in.
We are
guys.
walking towards the Cloud Top District.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna say that you guys are already there.
Bros or something like that.
Is a flagon portable?
Yeah, it's
Not these, but
Ah, damn. Can I like pour mine into like, let's say I have a
We can also
canteen
just-
or like a flask?
we can say we drank ours
I got
before we
my-
left.
I've got my bottomless wine, too,
yeah, he's got his
Well, that's
bottom
true.
line.
but it's all for me.
Yeah, so you guys are in the Cloud Top District.
I'm in a bad day.
Oh, I need to
The guards let you in. They know that you're cool.
That's right.
Cool. Let's look for a realtor.
What are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go to the
Look at
place
the-
that she said.
Yeah, the commercial district realtor.
Oh, did Braun tell us what which one we should go to after that conversation?
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the
yeah, I
one.
mean, I shared all the information that Braun
Yeah.
had about the guild halls and stuff.
Braun doesn't keep secrets.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we'll do
Yeah.
that then.
So, you guys get into the Cloud Top, and you get past Mathis's place. You actually see Tabitha like trying to clean up the front yard area, trying to make it look a little bit nicer. As you guys go past Animus,
No.
as you see her, the feathers on your left arm start to change color.
Oh god.
They go from black to red. So your entire left arm is essentially like red now, red feathers.
I'm gonna cover it with
Are
my.
we seeing-
Do I notice
and my
that?
cloak
Yeah,
is.
I know that.
I have a cloak. I do have a cloak.
Do I see it?
You have really high perception, so yeah, you.
My
you
passive
definitely-
is
You can see it
23.
peeking
Yeah,
out.
you definitely see it.
Do I feel this?
I'm gonna give him like a side
Yeah,
eye.
it's like a weird like tingling, burning sensation.
Oh, okay. I'm not trying to hide that fact. Like that's one of the things that I kind of want the rest of the group to know is that like I don't know what this demon's doing with me. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of like look at my arm. And I'm just gonna kind of like look towards the other guys and be like kind of like I give a little bit of a worried look, but I'll just keep walking because nothing really has happened yet.
Can I use prestidigitation to make him look black?
I'm just gonna hide it with a cloak.
Okay.
It's only my left arm. Like my hand doesn't have feathers on it. It's like a talon type hand. So, or I mean like a human talon type.
Wow.
Okay.
They're like human hands mixed
Feathers
with
change
talons.
color in spring.
like 4 fingers.
Terrifying.
No, I mean, it's starting to hurt. This may be something to do with our run-in with a certain someone back at the college. But I'll let you know if anything updates from here. I mean, if my whole body turns red, someone tell me, please.
Well,
Sure, I'll see it.
you're definitely not becoming a tomato, so why don't
Alright.
we try to
So
figure
you
it out?
guys, let's see, we're coming from here. Okay, so you guys continue east until you get to the wall that separates the Cloud Top district from Abdar's Promenade, and you see basically like straddling the two districts, like inside the wall. So the wall runs, then there's this building, then the wall, then there's a gate, then the building, or then the wall continues. And the building itself like arches over the gate, so like the gate is built into this building. On top of the roof, there's a dome that is like it's shimmering in the sunlight. Make a yeah, we'll just say you guys notice it. So you see the dome itself is like encrusted with gemstones and other fine metals and
Stones.
gemstones. Yeah.
I feel like that's a bold choice, and that could like reflect and make it like a fire.
That's
Hot.
It could also just be taken off the top, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you guys see that there is the gate. There's 2 guards standing in front of the gate, and then off to the side of the gate, there's a big door, a big brass door.
This is the building we're supposed to go to.
Yeah, this is the commerce building. Essentially, this is like the commerce.
Okay.
Area.
Are they like blocking the path, or are they just kind of staying?
They're just standing guards. They're doing
Okay.
their job.
Okay.
Well,
Go in.
yeah, just walk in. I was gonna say, Enzu, as much as we all need to have a part in this decision, maybe you should be the one to talk to him, just so that, because this building may be used for your guild in the end after we've used it for our own use. Make sure that you're the one who talk to him and communicate what you need and what you're thinking. So.
Why don't we do it then? Let's walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Walk in.
So you guys go in. This is a 2-story building. You see a bunch of people running around with different paperwork. Not really running around, more like walking around. Filing things, putting different stuff into different places. And then you see up the stairs is a large office building or structure.
We'll go up to the office and look for the guy.
Okay. So you knock on the office door. It opens. You see that there's like a reception area, and then there's another office like inward, and you see a small dwarven man sitting at the desk. He looks to be in his like 60s. Like his beard is starting to gray out. It's pretty
like
long.
300s? Maybe.
Yeah, so
Professor
yeah.
Office clerk.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Professor Office Clerk.
Doctor,
Long
Professor,
beard,
Office Clerk.
The beard is nicely braided. You see that every like 3 inches. So there's like one long braid, and then the rest kind of like flows out. And you see every like 3 inches, there's a gold. First, there's a bronze ring, then a silver ring, then a gold ring, and then at the bottom where the beard ends, there's a platinum ring that's like a fastener.
Nice.
Oh, fancy.
Swag.
I know.
Seems like a dapper chap.
Yeah, looking to buy some real estate.
Anzu, are you still wearing those clothes, those duds?
Oh
Or did
yeah.
you switch back?
Right now I am.
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna wear those forever now.
Well, I'm waiting
Oh,
for my
boy.
stuff for Taylor to be made.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He looks up. He lowers his glasses. How can I help y'all?
We're trying to find a guild hall and start one up and maybe purchase some property for it.
Well, the Master of Commerce is out right now, but she'll be back from her lunch shortly. If you'd like, you can just wait over here.
I will sit and
All right.
Just sit right
Can I
there.
get anything? Any water?
First class apple pie.
I would take a water. Do you guys want some water?
No, I'm going the other way, thanks. I'm gonna take a big swig of wine.
I'm focusing on my arm right now.
I'm gonna like pat Zygon on the shoulder and be like, "Can I have some?"
Alright. Pass it
I'm
off.
gonna take a whatever. It's big, right?
I'm gonna take time to
Yeah,
cast.
it's a big jug.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual and see if there's something going on with my arm that's magical.
It's more like divine magic.
So I can tell that it's divine magic though. 'Cause the-
I said it's like divine magic.
Okay. Well, because Detect Magic would tell me what kind of magic it is. Like what
It's
domain it's
definitely
from.
not good. It's like a demonic kind of energy.
That was what I was afraid of. Alright.
You guys wait about 10 minutes, 20 minutes,
This is the longest
30
lunch.
minutes. An hour goes by. And then finally you see a woman burst in, blue skin, like small pointed horns. Her eyes are also like a blue color. She looks around. She sees you. Oh, hello. How is everyone? Please, are you here for me?
Why, yes, we're here to purchase some.
My apologies. There was a big kerfuffle, but it's been taken care of. Please come in. Not all of you, though. I don't have enough space. So,
talking about the bar?
you, she points to Anzu, and then
Braun.
You're a sizist.
she points to Braun.
It's because of
I'm
the bar.
So I have the. Should I hand the money to Braun? Did we talk about this? Well, because like we have the 50K. Should I?
Well, we're
Hand
just
it-
figuring
holding it.
out.
Okay, we'll just figure it out for now. Yeah, you guys go in then.
I can come out and get it.
Okay.
As they're walking in, I'm gonna pat Anzu and cast Enhance Ability again, and for Charisma.
Hey.
She turns to the dwarf. She says, Ewan, please hold all messages until I get done with these fine people. And he says, will do. And she beckons you guys in. So in this room, you see multiple books on like economics, trade routes, things of that nature. You also see a replica of Abdar's promenade. Oh look, it's a kitty. Sorry. Okay. You see Abdar's promenade. It's like I'd say probably like a 1/16th scale model. It's super small. And then you also see on her desk is a globe-like thing, and then like a sextant and some nautical sort of themed things. But Braun, you recognize a lot of these nautical
Oh, yeah.
instruments. Yeah. Please, gentlemen, take a seat. How can I help you?
We're hoping to start a guild hall, and we have a little sum of cash or gold that we would.
Are you wanting to use an existing structure, or are you wanting to build your own? Because there are different rates and taxes that we would have to consider for those such things.
I think we're leaning towards an existing structure because we don't.
Smart.
And
It's cheaper.
I want to kind of mention this, like, whisper to Anzu that we're trying not to draw attention by creating something new.
That's okay. What he said.
Well, that is the smart way to go. I can put you in contact with a few of my friends in the real estate business,
We're literally going house hunting.
but you'll have to fill out paperwork. There can only be in Emon. There can only be 2 owners on one piece of property. That's just the rules. If I could have it a different way, I would. But do you think that this would be a good thing for the city? And if so, why?
Yes, we are the Flagon Slayers. I'm not sure if you have gotten word of
I
us.
have not, but I'm sure I will hear good things. Continue.
Oh, thank you. We have helped many people throughout the continent, whether it be Vesper, Lady of the Grey Hunt,
Mistress of the Grey Hunt, yeah.
Vesper, Mistress of the Grey Hunt, and many more. I am actually the founder of the Cobalt Conservatory, and I now wish to come here and bring my goodwill.
And I'm assuming you, and she looks to you, Bron, I'm assuming you would be the business partner on this venture. When I came in, I noticed that you seemed to be more aware of what was going on.
Yeah, I know a little bit more about guild halls myself, being from the Slayers' take.
Oh, are they enjoying their property in the Central District?
As far as I'm aware,
Good. They have been doing good things.
yes.
Well, you would have to submit a petition to have the building in question taken from its previous owner and given to you. You would then also have to put down a down payment and then do installment payment.
Oh my god.
But you should be able to move in by tomorrow if you can find a place.
Okay, where can we go?
Oh, well, I will put you in contact with a friend of mine. Her name is Tina Maxwell.
Okay. Thank you. very much.
She is
Where
a
can we-
great real estate agent. She knows all the little spots. And I'm sure she will find you a place you would find adequate. Now, also, one thing I should mention. you would get a bigger tax break if you built inside the city than if you built outside the city
Build?
Took a place.
or took over. My apologies.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, can I do an insight check on that?
Sure.
20. Not
20.
natural.
What are you wanting to know?
Like, is she trying to, like, scam
Is she like
us or
bad
something?
talking you?
No, like, is she trying to, like, kind of pull one on us? Like, is it actually lower?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's lying. It seems like she's taking her job very seriously. It's just she seems more concerned with what you bring to the city more than you being in the city itself.
Okay.
Now, also,
Alright.
I should say that guilds have a special designation in the city. As I'm sure you know of the Slayer's Take, all rewards from quests and other things that the guild takes on, 10% of that comes back to the city, mainly for upkeep costs for the city and other things of that nature.
Well, in that case, I suppose we'll build within the city walls.
All right.
Or
Well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or Ewan. He's been here longer than I have. But if that's all, Tina is in Abdar's Promenade. She's near Gilmore's. So feel free to look. She will know that you're coming, and I hope to see you tomorrow with all your proper paperwork.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go see Tina.
So you guys see the two of them exit the office.
How'd
I'll
it go?
let them know what we're going on, and like we're gonna go find this lady so she can find us a place.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you. You were talking in a weird voice there.
Alrighty.
It was
That joke.
it was a joke. I was saying you weren't talking in your character's voice.
Jeez.
So funny.
What a great roleplay moment.
Anyway,
No, it's okay.
so you guys exit. You get to Abdar's Promenade. It's very close. Make a investigation check with advantage because all of you, just kind of looking around because you know that it's near Gilmore's.
Nice. Not noise.
22.
22.
I'm just not gonna say mine. Mine's get smaller.
Yeah.
I want to
16,
know what it is
12,
though.
yeah.
17.
I got a 12.
12. Okay.
I got 3.
Classic. Honestly,
Me
classic.
too.
Okay.
So bad at
So you guys look around for a
Love
little
being
bit.
stupid.
Eventually, Anzu, you spot about 3 buildings down from Gilmore's. You see a place called Maxwell's Realty. Super on the nose.
Nice.
But you eventually go in there. It's a small office space, 1 story, and you see sitting at a desk in the reception area is a gnome woman, probably around, in equivalent to human years, 20. Pretty young.
Just starting out.
And then there's an office behind her, and you see another gnome woman with like cotton candy pink hair that like goes way up to here, like her hair is almost higher than her height.
Like Marge Simpson, but
Amazing.
pink, basically.
Yeah. A little bit more swirly. Like think of like actual like a cotton candy swirl.
That's beautiful.
Like a troll doll?
But the receptionist looks up to you. How can I help you?
I we're looking for some property, and we were told that this is the best place to go to.
Hunter, I can't hear you. You're whispering way too low.
I'll let Braun do it because my roommate's back and they're watching Netflix.
Oh.
Tell them that you're
Okay.
streaming and that I don't care about their Netflix. Okay.
Well, we are looking for to take up residence here in for a guild hall, and we've been told that you can help us with that.
Well, I can't quite help you, but my mom can. Is she expecting you?
Probably not.
I think she should be. That's what they said. They were
Oh.
gonna put us in contact with.
What? I thought they just meant that as like us being sent there. They're putting us in contact with them.
Jacob, what does that mean? What does putting in
I'll go
contact?
check. I'll go check. So you see her get out of her chair. She goes back. The two of them talk, and then cotton candy hair lady comes out. Hello, everyone. Are we looking for a business? Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right.
Yes.
So, what are we looking for?
We're looking for something big enough to accommodate the group of us.
So you see her get a small notepad.
as
But it looks
as
big
well
in the
as maybe also just to start a guild.
Big for everyone. And you said a guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
A guild.
All right. Well, you're in luck. I have a few places in the city that I think you might like. There's also one outside the city. Would you like to go see that one? I know that the taxes are a little different.
No, let's
do you
just
think?
keep within the city for now.
In the city. Yes. Okay. Are we looking for the upper end districts or more of the cheaper side of things?
Cheaper side. Stay
What's
in more
our
common
budget,
area.
if I can ask?
50.
Well, why don't you show us what you have to offer if there's only a few, and
It'd be a lot easier if I knew what your budget was, but okay.
let's just keep it under 75,000
75,000 platinum, gold,
Gold.
silver. What?
gold.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, would you all please join me in the back of my office? This will only take a moment.
Okay.
All right. I need everyone to get in a circle and hold hands.
I see what we're doing here.
Now, if you haven't teleported before, you can get a little queasy afterwards, so I hope you haven't been doing any day drinking.
Don't worry, we've teleported before.
I've been doing a lot of day
God.
drinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zygon
What?
in here. It's gonna be.
Well, I find a little trick after day drinking and teleporting.
Is that where you go
Have a
from one
bubble of
spot to
air in your
another?
mouth like this.
Diagonally.
It's great. It usually works
Gonna be a problem.
about 70% of the time.
70%. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right, let's go look at the first one. Okay, everyone, please hold hands. All right,
I don't like holding hands.
and then
gonna grab
about
Marco's hand.
a few seconds pass,
I don't like this.
just long enough
I'll
to
grab it
like,
harder.
be a little awkward.
I don't like
and then-
physical contact. This is not my. No, this is not my thing. Mm.
So you guys appear. Let me see here. You guys appear outside this old tavern-looking building.
I'm gonna put it up for everyone.
I also have it pulled up on my screen.
Awesome.
So where's that alcohol? I need it now.
So this is very run down. You also hear like a whoosh, whoosh, and you look over to your left and you see this is like right on the dock. In what district is this called? The
To the upper slums.
This is in the port. It's just called the Port of Amon. I didn't know if it had a real name or not. But yeah, this is in the Port of Amon.
So Jacob, you can put it on your screen, and then I'll also pop it up on mine.
You see an old sign that is like like the paint's missing a little, and the sign is like off kilter, and it says "The Sea Dog's Respite."
Hmm.
All right, how's everyone feeling? No one's queasy? Good, let's get inside.
You don't have to make a constitution saving.
Yeah, right. No checks.
Who drank the most? Yeah, Thea and Zygon, go ahead and make Constitution saves.
Rip.
Oof.
Did you do the trick? Did you do the trick that she suggested?
Yeah.
Zygon did.
Let's
Zygon
make
did.
sure that
Zygon
air
has
bubble's
advantage.
not a
Sure.
barf bubble in
I
her
mean, I
mouth.
probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I probably didn't.
Okay.
Wait.
Zygon has
This one.
advantage.
What kind of check?
But you guys treat me
Constitution
like
saving
this.
throw.
I
14.
feel
14.
like my insides are on fire. Ugh.
Also, Lochnar, do you
22.
still have...
22.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Lochnar, you still have that Constitution amulet I gave you, so if you want to keep it, you have a +4 to your Constitution.
It doesn't matter. I could have a +80, and it wouldn't matter. I'm puking. Ugh.
Saying you can keep it if you want.
Not gonna lie, that's the first time.
Okay.
I appreciate
Spittle
it.
now. Right?
It's uploaded.
Yeah, it's just covered in.
So, you guys enter. You see her
keep it.
pull out like a bunch of different keys, and she unlocks the lock on the front door, and she pushes it open. So,
What's
as
the
you
name
guys
of this place
enter,
again? Sorry.
the Sea Dog's Respite.
Okay.
So, as you guys enter, you see a bar. Like half the bar is broken. Like it looks like somebody got like slammed into it, and it just buckled and like went that way.
Perfect.
You see in the center there's like a stage, essentially. Like it's a circular stage that could probably fit about 4 people. You also see a few tables broken. It looks like this place went out of business and they had like one last hurrah and it got a little out of hand.
Should I put it up, Jacob, or do you wanna? Are you
Yeah,
putting
go
it up
ahead.
on yours?
Well, actually, I put it in
Hey.
I put it in the Discord so you guys can look at it there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so everyone check the
Oh.
Discord out.
Oh,
Ja-
this is helpful.
Yeah.
Jacob, you can keep explaining.
Yeah, so you guys enter. Well, don't mind the mess. I'm sure you can clean that up quick with how big and strong all of you look. But this place went out of business a few months ago, so it's a little bit run down. No worries, you can fix it. There are 8 bedrooms in the top because this was also a tavern. There's also a storage room in the basement, and there is a small little tower, little lighthouse gimmick that they did to kind of bring in the sailors. But it's very cheap. It's only 30,000 gold.
Ooh.
Now it is a fixer-upper, and I wouldn't personally recommend this for a guild hall. It's a little small, but if you want it, you want it.
It is an
I
option.
always say you don't tell what the customer. Dang it! Hang on, guys. I'm in character. I always say you don't tell the customer what they want. They tell you what you want. Now, feel free to look around.
Okay.
Do you guys have it?
Is there a bathroom?
Yes.
It's like there's one-
So it's in
one
the top right
bathroom.
corner.
Yeah, I'm going right there.
Yeah, that little there's you can see the little pink squares next to it. There's first floor, second floor, cellar, tower. You can also see those like brown boxes. The up and down are the stairs, signifying which way the stairs go. And then so on the first floor you see what Jacob was talking about, the bar, and then that little room that looks like it has like a little like bucket of water that would be kind of like bathroom / washroom. So.
And what's this right next to the up, like the stairs? What is that?
Oh, that's
It's like a stable. It's like a hitching post for.
Oh, okay, cool.
Man, we'd all have to share one bathroom.
Yeah, all right.
It's a pretty normal
Lochnar?
it's a pretty normal thing for
I mean, I just need a window.
Yeah.
First
It's not an outhouse. so.
Okay, so you hear that like through muffled, like because he's up in the bathroom. Good.
Now, also, Lochnar, as you enter the bathroom, there's just a hole, and the hole empties out into the Osmond Sea.
Well,
It's not like
That's perfect.
toilet or plumbing or anything. It's just a hole that connects to the sea.
Okay, let's just assume that Lochner's taking care of his shit. So
Yeah.
all right, he comes back down. That bathroom is perfect. It's just a hole in the floor. That's all Lochnar needs.
It wasn't always just a hole in the floor. again, they got a little ruckus. That can be fixed too.
Oh, no. Keep it. It's beautiful.
It's up to you.
Can I like look around and see like how much of a fixer-upper it might be? Like, does
Yeah.
it look like it would be like really?
Make an
expensive?
investigation check, the two of you.
Damn it! I am so bad at investigation.
You two, bro.
5.
Do what?
5.
You two.
It's an investigation check.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Well, 30,000 gold sounds about right for this place.
I think I got a 7.
30,000 gold sounds
But-
about right for this place.
So
I'll
up in the
ask-
tower, is that just like an office?
Yeah, so
I'm sorry
it
to
looks
interrupt.
like that's where the manager of the tavern did business. But there's also like you look and like there's like a lighthouse aesthetic to it. It's real tacky.
Is that a table in the tower as well?
Yeah, it's like a desk.
Okay. Did it mostly escape the destruction?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
intact.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the tables come with.
I mean, sure, most of them are destroyed, but yes, the tables do come with. I also know a very
Lumber.
good carpenter who could fix this whole place up.
So that's a good deal.
What a
Yeah.
steal.
I'm gonna look. I of course missed part of that conversation.
Mhm.
And you said this was, you would believe, maybe a little bit too small for a guild.
Yes,
But
but for just an adventuring party like yourselves, perfect.
I mean, I feel I'm gonna look to the other guys. I feel like wasting what we're looking for here, gold-wise. Maybe we look for a bigger place.
I mean, we at least
well-
gotta look and see what else she has to offer.
That's true.
Yeah,
would
it doesn't hurt
say-
to keep looking.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to keep looking, but I think this works well for us, and it would save us some of our money. I mean, we're not necessarily going to need to spend all of it, but
Yes, but
This
then we'd
still
have to
has
spend the
more
rest
than
of
enough.
it fixing it.
not necessarily. I mean, we
Not the
still have
rest of it, but-
plenty of lumber here with the tables that are broken, and we're not necessarily going to be running a tavern in it. We have
Remember
more
Bob
than
the
enough
Sailor?
rooms. We
He
have
likes
more than
being by the
enough
sea.
rooms
Well, I do.
for everybody.
I believe Anzu and Lochnar did say something about maybe running a tavern, just because the interest of alcohol is something that we could easily make money back on if we had
of
some.
course.
It would also.
Plus, if you're trying to make a bar, this place is right next to the dock where sailors come in. Enough said.
And it was already a bar.
That's true. How
So
about
sandwiches? I have unlimited mayonnaise. All over those.
how about what's our next place then?
All right, we'll table this one. Please, everyone gather around. I heard we need more space, so the next place we're going to is very spacious.
I love space.
It's like-
I feel like these are just. I feel like these guild halls are just glorified frat houses.
all right, so you guys all
Yeah.
grab your hands together. There's a flash, and then you appear in front of a very large estate-looking place.
Is it the manor?
Yeah, it's the manor.
Okay.
Which I have also put in Discord. So you guys see
Big.
a garden area with a few fountains. You also look around. You see that this is in the Cloud Top district.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. Now, before we go in here, is anyone scared of ghosts?
Ghosts?
Seems like an
No.
odd question.
It does seem
I
like
assure
an
you
odd
it's
question.
not an odd question.
Well, ghosts don't exist, so it doesn't even matter. It's all
You were possessed by one, Lochnar.
Yeah, you have to. We've already fought ghosts before.
Months ago, but it did happen.
I can't say any of us are afraid of ghosts. We've definitely fought a couple in our time.
All right. Now there's a rumor that there's ghosts here. People used to live here. They
There
were
is this. We
murdered.
already
No
know this.
big deal. It's not a big deal. We'll
We're
go
about to
inside.
fight
Let's go
ghosts.
inside.
I really hope we're about to fight ghosts.
So she unlocks the front door.
Fight
You guys go in. As you enter, you see a large fireplace in the center of this room with two staircases going up. Then you also see There's like a few chairs, very nice couch, but the place is pretty bare. There's no like artwork or anything. You do see that there is dust gathered in a way that suggests that art used to be hung. But yeah, that's basically what you initially see.
What is
Now.
this woman's name?
It is Tina Max.
Tina.
Okay, Tina.
Tina Maxwell.
Now,
That name sounds really familiar, or maybe she just really sounds like a real estate agent. I don't know.
few quick things before we go in. The staircases are a little rickety. They're kind of old. No one's lived here for about 20 years. No big deal. No big deal. Now, also, as I said, someone may have been murdered here. Probably not a big deal.
They won't be
Okay,
the
I've murdered
last.
plenty. I've murdered plenty in my time.
I'm sure
It's
you
not a big
have,
deal.
dear. Now, please, everyone, for real, be careful on the stairs. They're very old. But
Oh.
feel free to roam around.
I want to walk up the stairs.
Okay, make a dexterity.
Oh shit! It's a 9.
They're that bad.
So you get up about halfway, and then you put your foot down, and your foot falls through.
Shit.
You take
No.
1 point of damage as a few splinters dig into your leg.
Oof.
I
Oh,
did
shit.
say be
God.
careful, dear.
You're
I
right.
was
You
not
did.
joking.
I'm sorry. You. Fuck.
Also, you're paying for that. I have to show this to other people.
God damn it.
It's a scam.
That's
All right. Can I check up?
Ebony
On,
scam.
can I look at the kind of like just do a little walk around of the upstairs, just so you can also describe it in the stream.
ladies first.
So the upstairs, you get up there.
She makes it. She doesn't fall through.
Yeah, she's fine.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
So you see off to your right, there's another door, and then in front there's a door, and then there's another door, and then far off to the left is a staircase that goes down, and then another. Where's the stairs that go to the second? Oh, this. Wait,
This
where's
is-
the
this
stairs
is-
that go to the second floor.
Those you see
this is the second
so in the gray spot, yeah.
Oh,
So
I see.
so
Yeah,
everyone reading
I
the map
follow.
real quick. So you can see once again I've got the little pink boxes, first, second, and cellar. There's no tower here. There's a big gray spot there because that is not part of the second floor. That's the balcony overlooking that giant entrance area because it is a large like mansion type manor. Once again, the brown boxes are stairs, so you can see on the second floor. There's 2 stairways going down, but they're only going into that giant open area where there's like a fireplace and a couple old chairs that Jacob had explained.
Where's the still one bathroom?
No, there's multiple. Just one on the base floor.
So the like you can see there's only it's Jacob's choice on how many bathrooms there are. On the base floor, you do see the one bathroom that is on there as of right now. But next to this large room that looks like it has 2 tables and a furnace in it, there's like a little tiny little water like a little water bucket like the last one. Because this is a manor, this is a lot larger than
The rooms are huge.
yeah, the rooms here are a lot bigger than they were in the bar, so that washroom is a lot bigger. Like it's more of like kind of like a bathhouse / room, like a sauna room where multiple people could fit in there at once. And just because there's one circular watering hole type thing does not mean that's what the bathroom looks like. It's just because that's there to tell you that is what a washroom is. Jacob can explain what it looks like when you get in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, but feel free to explore.
I'm gonna open the door down that right side on the second floor with the blue bed in it.
Okay. So you get in there. It looks like this was the master bedroom. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it!
Oh no.
Why do I keep making these throws? Good thing I have real high wisdom. Wisdom saving 25.
Damn.
Okay. So you go in there. There is like dust on every surface. You see a large bed, probably king size, with a banister.
Okay.
And then you see off to the side, there's like a small desk with books stacked on it. And then on the far wall here, on the back, like where the table is, that wall closest to it, there's a fireplace there.
Okay. Well, I'll kind of like look around. Is anyone following me in? Like, I know Theo was walking up and Braun was walking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to. That sounds fun.
I'll just kind of do like one of those like little room walkarounds, and then like kind of like walk back out the door, like just kind of looking around, you know. And I think while I walk down the hallway, I'll just kind of like do one of those things where I open the doors as I go and just do a little peek in.
Yeah, so you find a few bedrooms. It looks like this floor is where a lot of the beds were.
Okay.
Maybe servant quarters, maybe children, stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll let everyone else keep exploring. I don't want to explore something. But so what Jacob just talked about, the blue bedroom on the second floor is the master bedroom, and those two red beds are the two bedrooms that I just opened and just kind of like walked past.
I want to check out the that half oval room on the second floor there with the three. I don't know if they're tables. Is it like a library or are those tables?
Yeah, it is. So those are bookshelves. That is a library.
Nice.
Are there any books in there?
No, it looks like there are none.
It is a library, though. I'm glad that you could recognize at least kind of the look of it.
Yeah.
Caleb's so proud of his work.
I am.
Zygon wants to go down to the cellar.
Okay.
He does.
Check it out. Pretty regular
Zygon,
cellar.
you get down to the cellar, real musty in here.
He's gonna go down with him.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
I already used my own luck. Shit. Yeah, fuck.
no.
It's a 12. It's a
12.
12.
Okay. You enter the cellar. You see that there are two giant barrels in this cellar. Very cold down here. Pretty big too. It looks like you could store a lot of different barrels in here.
Can I go and like look at the barrel?
Yeah, sure.
Both of them.
So you crack it open. There's a like very thick red, like not a liquid, not a solid, like a jelly
Jello.
sort of thing.
Where's Cube?
Cube is on Anzu.
Is it cube consistency?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like a
that's what I'm-
jello-y kind of consistency.
Amazing.
Can I taste it? Zygon wants to taste it.
Yes.
Taste
So you
cube.
go and you scoop out a finger of it. A hint of strawberry and a little bit of pomegranate taste.
Oh.
Is it alcoholic or anything? Or-
No.
Okay.
Jello shots in a barrel.
Right.
It seems as though it is some sort of preserves. Hunter went to
Okay.
phone.
Jelly.
What's up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so much better.
What happened?
Weird.
Go
love this
landscape. Go landscape.
Yeah. Go landscape.
They're using fucking what is it? They're using.
Turn your phone sideways.
Oh yeah.
You look like a different person.
They're using.
Yeah,
that
you
was
really
really
look
weird.
so
Your face looks so long.
Yeah.
They're using Netflix and it's destroying our band.
Do you not have Ethernet? Are you not using the Ethernet cable?
No, I am.
Oh jeez.
Huh. Well, you're gonna have to tell them that Sunday nights are D&D nights.
Yeah.
Does Anzu want to explore anything in here?
Well, I don't even know where we are because
We're in a manor. So if you look in the Discord chat, there's like there should be like the second one. It's like this manor. There's kind of like these semicircles on there. So I'll just explain the whole thing for both you and the stream. So you got. Are you up on it, Hunter?
Let me take a peek. Where's the...
So it's So on the first floor, this is also for everyone else. So as Jacob explains this, he will explain it in the way that he has set it up. This is just simple map style. So on the first floor, you can see next to that little pink box, there's a large opening with 2 brown boxes that say up. Those are stairways that go up. There's a big fireplace in the middle of that with some couches. And you go over to the right side, you can see there's a fountain outside with a couple bushes. Jacob said that is a garden with a couple fountains running. There's a large room that has a big table. Jacob, we haven't gotten to that yet. Also, there's a large room, a long room with 2 tables and a furnace in the middle. There's a washroom. There's a hallway that goes over to another smaller rectangle that says down, that goes down to the cellar where Zygon and Lochnar are right now. There's a semicircle room on the first floor that has 1 bed. There's another large square room that has a double bed that's blue. Up on the second floor, me, Thea, and Braun are currently searching. The only places that we've gotten so far are the big room on the right side is the master bedroom with the dark blue. There's a desk and a bed in there. Then there's 2 red bedrooms, which looked like they were either servants' quarters or kids' rooms. There's a big library with those 3 brown rectangles in it. That's the library room. And we haven't gotten to that extra bedroom on the far left side of the second room. And then the cellar is just that big open gray square.
And there's barrels of jelly.
There's barrels of jelly in the cellar as of right now. That's what they've looked.
Strawberry and pomegranate.
And you
There's
can't.
your selling point.
Yeah, that's not on the
Free
map,
jelly.
but that's what.
Yeah, I dig it.
Again, we can just make sandwiches.
How
and
much
it'll
is
go
it?
great.
Just. We haven't asked that yet.
Yeah, you're not after the price.
We can make Krabby Patty extra rich jelly.
It
or
always
whatever.
sounded so good, and I don't know why. Like,
LOL.
disgusting.
Have you ever
concept.
Have you ever had a PB&J burger?
No.
They've got them
What?
at Bears.
At Bears.
And they're not
Really
bad.
good.
They're
It
not bad.
sounds so gross,
Where's-
but so good at the same
Anyway, guys, let's get on track. That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
All right,
It's
time.
actually pretty good.
Everything to do.
Jacob just.
Go on, viewers.
Hold
Peanut butter
on.
and jelly on a burger. It's good.
You're the one
Okay,
that puts
just to,
jelly in the
all
salad.
right, okay, just to finish it
Everyone's
off,
talking.
Jacob.
Where's the realtor?
All right, Jacob, just to finish it off, and in the second, since the last room of the second floor has not been opened yet, I will open up that last bedroom on the left side.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I could open it. So
Okay,
y'all.
Thea can walk in
I need-
first.
I need you both to make wisdom saving throws.
Woohoo.
23. I have a good
23.
one. Yeah.
Natural 18 plus 9.
Oh, yes.
So this bedroom seems pretty normal. A little dusty. The only thing that's left is the bed, and it's like moth eaten and just looks gross.
Yummy.
You guys would have to replace all the beds.
Oof.
Interesting.
Saigon, make a perception
Yeah.
check.
21.
So out of the corner of your eye, as you're examining this jelly, you see a figure dart from shadow to shadow.
Oof.
Hello?
No response.
Lochnar, did you see that?
What?
Wagner did not see that.
Maybe somebody dosed the jelly. I don't know, but I think I'm seeing something.
You know what?
For sure.
Let me get some of that jelly too.
Eats the jelly, makes a wisdom saving throw.
Lockhart tastes a little bit like peaches and blueberries.
The fuck is up with this
Yeah.
jelly, man?
Alright.
I don't know what you talk about. That's tasty. That's
I'm
very
Is it
tasty.
magical jelly?
gonna look.
This is good.
I'm gonna
I
look.
want to keep drinking this shit.
I'm gonna look to Braun and Thea and be like, looks like a bit of work, but it is a large enough space. Maybe we go look at the first floor, what the accommodations are there.
Yeah, that
I
I'm
like the
seeing a
creepy
big
vibe.
problem though. We don't have much room for a tavern if that's what we're wanting to do.
That is true.
This is more of just living space.
You
Yes.
can always rezone. It takes a little bit of paperwork, but you can always do it. And I know that the nobility are looking for a tavern in the area.
Ooh,
We'll see.
good
We'll see.
tips.
Thank you,
Yeah.
though. So we'll head down to the, or I guess I will. I don't want to speak for everyone. Head down to back to the first floor.
Yeah.
I'll go.
We could.
Okay.
What we
Isn't
could
there,
I
like-
had a
is like tear down the bedroom to the left and like extend it into a tavern area.
True. Well, we'll head down. I personally will go over to that large table room on the right side.
Forgot about that one.
So
Mm-hmm.
Zygon had a beaker from like a long time ago that was filled with like that red liquid that we were messing with, and he's gonna dip it and he's gonna take some jelly and then go back upstairs.
Nice.
Can I go into like the round bedroom on the first floor? Just see what's going on.
Let me pull up.
You know, the one, the rounded one.
The rounded one. Oh yeah,
With
I
the
know what you're
red
talking about,
bed.
yep. So, Animus, the one you went into is like a dining room.
How's the table look? Tables and chairs.
The table is, it's bad. It's
Oh,
like
shit.
termites might have gotten to it. It's like termite infested looking. Broken in multiple places. You see the chairs are gone. There's no like there used to be what appears there like because you can see like rings on the table. There were candelabras and like other fine dining accoutrement. But yeah, this place has been stripped of all of that.
All right. Fuck.
Thea, the circle bedroom you go to, this looks like it was like a servant's quarters or like a maid's quarters. Very simple. The bed is destroyed, like it's unsalvageable. But everything else has been like stripped out of this place. It looks like this place has been picked pretty clean.
Yeah. Can I like, since she mentioned ghosts, can I like pray to the Moonweaver and see if she can like alert me to anything that like ghosts that might like
You sure can.
be like, hey, maybe don't. Okay, what do I do?
You roll percentage dice.
Okay.
Since
I would
bad
love to
vibes
just
over
walk
here, only good vibes this way.
Only
Yeah.
good, please, only good vibes.
What'd you say, Jacob?
I think
I just
it'd be
want to get
hilarious
like can I vibe check the mansion?
Yeah.
Vibe. Let's get some
Roll
vibe
your
checks up in
percentage
here.
dice.
Roll for vibe check.
Shit, I don't know if that's a 100 or a 1. It's double zeros and a 1.
That's a 1.
It's a 1. That's
That's
good.
great,
Cool.
though,
I think
isn't it?
that's,
That
that's
actually-
good, right?
yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's the best you could do for that.
Yes.
Vibe
Yes.
check successful.
Yes.
The one time
Yes.
it works.
This is a good vibes check.
I mean, I guess a trickster god would think this is funny, so.
I think it's hilarious.
So
I'm having a
you pray for a second, and the building itself starts to kind of shake a little bit. The dust gets cleared away. The chandelier that was in the front room lights with purple flame,
oh.
and then gone.
The building is gone?
No.
What does that mean?
The purple
Maybe it was
flame.
cleansed.
Oh. Oh, it's cleansed.
Okay. Does it look nicer in here all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
the
or
dust is
like
gone, but like the beds are still gross.
Oh, shit.
Not repaired. Maybe the
How's
ghost
the
is
jelly?
gone.
But, like, we don't have to pay for dust removal.
Yeah. Well, what did that tell me, Jacob? I'm confused.
Oh, what did it tell
We
you?
just assume that Lochnar is just knocking back the jelly. Like
I was
it's
asking about
nobody's business.
ghosties.
He's-
Is there like
Tastes like peaches and blueberries.
He likes it
so-
and he's eating it all.
So you and Zygon get to about
Zygon said he came
Halfway
upstairs.
halfway. Well, okay. So Lognar, you get down to about half of the barrel, and then you stop for a second, catch your breath, and then the barrel
That's-
refills itself.
What?
Oh my
Fuck
god!
yeah!
Guys, we hit the
we
button.
never end? It's like the jug, but for jelly.
My god!
never-ending jelly.
We got to get these barrels,
Never
guys.
so hungry.
Jelly.
You just need to find a random other barrel, have Anzu cast reduce on that one, and carry it out of here.
All right.
Hey, liquids don't reduce. We already established this.
Jelly is not a liquid.
Jacob, to keep
Jelly is partially a liquid.
It's a Lao squid. We all know it's a Lao squid.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna walk down. I'm gonna kind of like open up that hallway and go down the first floor, and then look into that large like kitchen furnace room.
Yeah. So the kitchen, the dust is gone now,
Nice.
but it looks like all the pots and pans have been taken out. Like there's nothing of value in here. You do notice though that the furnace itself is burning slightly. Like there's a slight heat coming off of it.
Weird.
Or, I guess it would be a giant oven, sort of, but like a brick oven.
Can I just kind of sit in there and then cast detect magic as a ritual for
Sure.
the next 10 minutes, and I'll let everyone else
There's
keep looking around.
There's no magic.
Okay.
From
Can I
check,
talk?
did I get good or bad vibes? I just want to know. I didn't.
Neutral vibes.
I like
Okay.
It's a
neutral
creepy
vibes.
old house, but not necessarily haunted.
Can I talk to the realtor?
Yeah. How can I help you?
Yes. How much is this place?
Well, it's a little over your budget. It's about 70,000, but I could probably pull some strings and get it down to about 60.
Ooh. We'd have to replace everything
Well,
though.
Yeah,
That's
let's just.
Hold
What
on.
about the next place?
How is there any other
Yeah.
places you have?
Well, there's one more in the city, and then there's one outside the city, but I know no outside the city. So we'll go to the one that's in the city. I understand this place is a little creepy. Did anyone have the jelly that is in the basement?
Zygon's
So
gonna put
much
his
jelly,
beaker
I'm
of jelly in his bag of holding and just be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Gross.
They've
There's
been
jelly?
studying that jelly. They don't know exactly what it is,
Oh
but
no.
it's pretty good on bread.
Maybe it's another cube.
It's
I
lovely
want
flavor though.
Dozens of jars of it.
They
Why-
are kind of curious though because it's a different flavor to everybody. It's very strange.
Why don't we go to the next building and then I can get back to you?
All right, everyone, hold hands.
Can I just stay here and eat the jelly? Like,
I
I,
grab
don't really
Lockman's
care
I
where we are.
cannot leave the building unattended. All right, so you guys, a few seconds pass. Whoosh, there's a flash. You then appear in the central district. You see off to, hang on, let me see here really quick. So you see off to the left, you see this very large white building with a giant sun on the top of it, like a giant like wooden like sun sculpture thing. And yeah, you're in the central district. You see a few houses off to the right. You also see across the street is the. Let me make sure that that's the right district. Yeah, across the street is the Slayers Take.
Oh,
Oh,
that works out.
All right,
Might be a
Now.
little awkward.
this one, I just want to say, the Slayers Take is right there, as you can see, and then she points. You can see it. Now, this used to be an actual guild hall that a bunch of rangers used, but they went out of business when opened up. So, if you're planning on doing a lot of monster killing, probably not a good location. But if you're thinking of doing other things, well, maybe. So she unlocks the door. You guys go in. So I've uploaded this one also to the Discord.
All right, Jacob, I'll just do the overview real quick, just so that we can get it out of the way. All right, so what you guys are gonna go ahead and look at on the first floor, you can see as you walk in that large, like on the bottom of the large rectangle, there's like that kind of like brown door. That's a double door that walks into this. It's a bar type area. It looks like it was set up as a bar, maybe to make money. If you go off to the left, there's another area. It's another stable area on the bottom left corner with like kind of like a water area for horses. Above that, there's another kitchen with a furnace and some prep tables. Out the back, there's a large green spot that would be for training. It's the training grounds. Out in the back room, there's a large washroom. It's not just like one little stall like it was at the tavern. It's like an actual like kind of like bathhouse size room. Then if you go over to the right side of that, the only way into that large room, there's another library. The only way into that is to go back through the bar and then go into that hallway that says up and down. Then on the second floor, I mean, you can see the stairs come up on the far right-hand corner, and the area where the outside has no floor on it. So you're going to go down that hallway. It's a bunch of bedrooms. You can pretty clearly see that there's 2 large bedrooms. There's a large bunk area with gray beds, and there's a few smaller areas with some smaller beds. If you move up to the cellar, there's a cellar with 3 rooms, and then over on the 3rd floor / tower, there's that last stairway that goes up into a tower with another large table.
So how much do they want for this place?
Well, we have to explore it first.
Well, I'm just asking.
Actually, you could just ask now.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Lockhart's not feeling good whatsoever.
The jelly's flowing through.
Yeah, the jelly's not settling well with the teleportation.
Rip.
No, it's not that. It's just the teleportation in general. Not a fan. Not a fan.
How much is
Mark kind of doesn't like
So this is right on the mark. It's 50,000.
Whoa. It's almost like it was tailor-made for us.
Wow.
Goodbye, Hunter.
It would have been more.
This is what realtors do.
Because of the rival guild across the street, it's very hard to sell to people if it's overpriced. So it's about 50,000. Now I could also throw in some contracting work to fix some of the problems, but that raised the price a little.
By throw in, I mean, what problems are there just overall?
Let me pull up the map real quick. Well, the second floor, a lot of the beds were taken when the Rangers left, so you'd have to get that fixed. There's a few holes in the floor. As you can see, if you look up, a few holes have been punched through the second floor to the first. The tower that is accompanied with this, the glass would need to be all replaced. It was destroyed as well. And then just your normal carpentry, chairs, tables, all of that.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll look around first. I'm gonna look at Braun. I don't know if this is too big of a rivalry. If you're already part of the guild that's across the street, that might be a win for us. So,
Well, the problem is competing with a very well-known, already established organization that already has put this company out of business once, and it would take all of our money just to get to this place, and it's already run down. So
you have to remember, it's not our money though. It's just money we have to spend. Let's look around. Let's check it out.
Are we looking to be in the same business as the Slayers take, though?
they're essentially a guild. I mean, that
I mean,
So
they
the Slayers
but they, like, are a
specifically handles monster killing.
right.
Yeah.
That is all they do. They
Right.
don't do escorting. They don't protect people. Nothing. It's like we're killing monsters.
Well, maybe.
Literally.
Yeah, maybe Braun. Maybe we. Let's check this place out, see what we have to work with, and maybe talk to the Slayer's Take since you're already part of them, and see if we can find like a good medium of since they're across from us. I do know Anzu and Zalakna are thinking of opening a bar. I don't know if they have a bar over there already, so intake on money or running us out of business could just be handled by selling whatever the fuck that jelly was, or just alcohol overall. So
Side quest to go get that jelly.
I'm not sure you want Lochnar running a bar. Let's be real.
I was really
He'd drink all of it.
it was really more Anzu running the guild hall, and then the rest of us running the bar together, not just Lochnar running the bar on his own. So
Yeah, I don't think Lochnar can count above 10 anyway, so...
You gotta count to pour alcohol.
Problematic.
1.
He can count to 1 hand, 2 hands.
Alright,
That was really good.
I'm gonna walk in the door, Jacob.
Yeah.
How do you-
Yeah, I want to take a look too.
I want to go up to the tower.
Okay, so as you guys enter, that is also the wrong map. There's the right map. Okay, so as you guys enter, you see this looked like the meeting area, or kind of like the just kind of like the recreational area. You see a few tables. There's actually a stage. So you see where this like vertical table is, and then this horizontal table across from it. There's like a stage against that wall next to the bar.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Yeah. You see a bar with there's like a hatch underneath the bar that leads into a cellar, and then a few doors off to the side. It looks like this place has only been vacant for maybe a few months. There's not a lot of dust.
Let's see if I can vibe check it again.
Okay.
I mean, I dig this one.
I'm gonna kind of like start looking at my arms, since like my feathers are still kind of red. I'm kind
They're
of.
no longer red.
Oh, they're not.
Just because of Tabitha.
You cut out, Jacob.
They're not.
They're not.
Oh,
I'm gonna kind of stand there confused, but I'll let everyone else kind of adventure throughout this place.
Zygon wants to check out the cellar since he had some pretty good luck with the last one.
Right. So
More jelly.
you go down into the cellar. This place is pretty empty. It doesn't look like there's anything here. You do find a few stray arrows that are kind of just lying around. And then you see 2 doors.
Okay, can he pocket those arrows?
Sure. You get 5 arrows.
All right, those are gonna go in the bag of holding,
Okay.
and then he's gonna check out the door on the left.
What is that supposed to be? Caleb, what's that little circle supposed to be?
Which one?
That's what I'm curious.
barrel.
In the cellar.
In the cellar? That's what we talked about. Remember? It's like a drain.
Oh yeah, it's a drain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see like
It's-
a little drain.
So like that room's kind of like a I don't know, like a waste room type of thing.
Yeah, it has like a small slope to it, and it you could like pour something in there and it would drain out.
But it's an extra
Butcher
room.
Fresh animals.
There you go.
Yeah, like the blood
It's
of
a tavern.
stuff.
Serve fresh food.
All right, check out he's gonna back out of there and then check out the other door.
So the room above, there are meat hooks like just hanging from like in rows. And this room feels colder than the others. Like the temperature difference is pretty substantial. Probably like 20 degrees.
Is that in the room that has
Oh.
a little up like into the cellar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's like a butcher's.
Yeah, kind of like a
Yeah.
walk-in.
It's like a walk-in cooler. Like you can keep
Yeah.
you can keep the beer and the meats cold in there.
Right on. All right, well then he'll just he'll take all that in and then go up those
Make
other
a
stairs.
perception check as you're leaving.
Oh boy.
Would be 11.
11.
Yeah.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Can I go up to the tower?
Heck yeah, you can.
Yay.
So the tower.
She walks down. So Jacob, if she wants to go straight to the tower, she walks down that large hallway, passing all the
Yeah,
doors
just
on the way.
through the hallway. So the
Bron
second
wants to
floor
check
is
it
like
out,
all
too.
bedrooms. It looks
Okay.
like the upper members of the guild slept in individual rooms. and then there's like bunks for the lower members. But you get into the tower. So the tower, all the floor is covered in glass.
Cool.
And then you see like a round table that it looks like this was maybe where the guild leaders met for like discussing business and other different things. You also see like a scroll sitting on the table.
Can I look at that scroll?
Yeah. Can you
what's it say?
read? And what would the language be? I mean, I guess it'd be in Elven, so yeah, you can read that.
Yes.
So this scroll basically is it's a message to any guild members that were not at the guild when it disbanded, that basically instructs them that the guild is disbanded, and that if they want to continue being part of the guild, they need to go to Kaimal, because that's where their base is. Like, this seems like this was like an extension branch, and the main base is in Kaimal.
Interesting. Did it say why? Like, did something happen?
Just financial. Like, they just found it unsustainable to be in Emon. There wasn't enough work, partially because of the Slayer stake, and also because, like,
they're rangers.
They're rangers,
in the big
and
city.
the infrastructure of Emon is a lot bigger than that of Kaimal, so there's less need for, like, hunters and gatherers and stuff.
Can I
Makes sense.
start negotiating with the realtor?
I mean, you can sure try.
We need to figure out which one we're gonna go for first.
I like this one because this one's basically set up, and we get it at the perfect price. I mean, we don't.
Yeah.
My deal is like we don't deal with the same things as the Slayers. We do more like political stuff.
We have doesn't mean that we wouldn't. I mean,
But like at the same time, the reason that the Rangers probably failed, and this is my most unbiased opinion I can give after creating these maps for a couple days, given what Jacob said, realistically, if the Slayers take our only hunting monsters and Ranger guilds are mostly for hunting and not for working with people, I don't think like financially our guild would fail in this kind of like area, especially if we do open that bar that Hunter and Corey wanted to open in like the first floor. Like that, even that alone could probably cover our finances, and then all the extra money we make would just
she
be.
She did say that the nobles around are looking for a bar to go to. And
no, that was
top. This is in the center.
Yeah, that was that manor area.
But I mean, it's still like there's a market that.
It's a bar.
So there'll always be a market for.
Right.
Yeah.
Like no one really deals with political matters or like fighting armies or anything. I think that's where we would.
And I mean, with Braun, we could always like.
Did you think that you were going to do economics and politics audience?
LOL.
I mean, we're basically
we
like
could
a
always
missionary force.
What were you gonna say, Abby?
Or
I was
mercenary.
gonna say we could always like send you and like another representative, one of us, to like talk to the Slayer's take and be like, listen, we're not trying to encroach on your territory. Like, how can we avoid doing that? Like, just talk like people. Because I mean, you're a member.
I mean, well, because for Braun, it wouldn't be a conflict of interest because it's a completely different.
Also, I mean, you could technically keep in touch with them.
Well,
or we could like have some sort of partnership. Like, there are lots of options.
So it sounds like
I hear a lot of discussion of different options.
Like murder.
Yeah, give us a moment.
Okay, so
thank you.
She walks off.
Right now is to
Look. The way I see it is, it's a Papa Bear, Mommy Bear, Baby Bear issue, and this is like the easy medium, and this is a beautiful opportunity. So let's just take it.
Yeah, I think I mean it's great.
It's
I think
just right.
just need to negotiate maybe not a lower price, but having them refurbish the place with the same price.
So I'll give you, so I'm not gonna take part in what you guys decide overall. I told Jacob that in the first place, but I will give you as, not based on the maps, but as of what Jacob has said, the ups and downs of each place. So tavern, cheaper, but a lot smaller, would not be able to hold a guild and is a lot more run down. We do have an extra 20,000 gold to spend to fix it up, but depending on what we would want to do in the future, maybe not exactly for a guild. That doesn't mean we couldn't sell it in the future and buy a new place for starting a guild, and we could just use the tavern for now.
Flippers.
The manor, it's
Buy
in
a
the
boat, keep it docked.
yeah. That's also it's also we would have access to making money on the port. The second one, the manor, that would be up in the Cloudtop district, so we'd be closer to higher officials of the city. It's also a lot more expensive, and we would have to dip into our own amount of gold or have to do a job to be able to make the gold to get that one. That also seemed to have some work that we would need to do for it, but it has a ton of space, easily could open a guild in it, and also
And the jelly.
Yes, and the jelly's there.
Haunted and
it's possibly haunted. And then we have the guild hall, which is so randomly perfect for exactly what we had talked about for what we wanted to hear. And
because realtors never lie about the property they're selling.
No, not at
Almost
all.
like God wants us to have, the perfect property.
It's almost like there was a random perception check that
crazy,
Zygon
right?
failed in the basement, and we still don't know whether or not there's something down there. But
can I vibe check the guild hall?
Yeah, let the vibe check.
Seems fine, man. It's cool vibes.
Cool vibes for guild hall.
If we're set on,
No, let me roll.
if we're set on
Zygon
trying to
is-
get, if we're set on trying to get this, then I think it might be better if I handle the haggling. I've got some ideas, and I'd like to speak to the Flagon Slayers after, either before or after. I'm not sure yet.
Slayers take or Flagon Slayers?
Sorry, the Slayers take.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. We've spoken.
Yeah,
Do not
I'm
worry.
talking to you
It's
all.
been a long
yeah.
day.
Yeah,
It's been a
I'm
long
talking to you all.
Is
I saw
everybody
a
else
cavern
agree with
explode.
sending
It's been a long
Braun?
day for Braun.
Does everybody want to send Braun? Because I'm cool with it.
Yes.
Zygon votes for the second property. I just want to put that out there.
Okay,
We
so
could always go back and steal the
Yes.
jelly.
we could go
Yeah,
back
for
and
the
take.
jelly.
We know that it's abandoned right now. We could always go back
All
and
I'm saying, jelly and
sneaky
mayonnaise
rogue.
sandwiches.
realistically,
I wanna
we
see
could
a Zygon
actually
side quest.
go back to that and break in and grab the jelly.
I think.
I really want to do that.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Or we ask how much the
Andrew and I-
barrel of jelly is.
Yeah, let Braun negotiate it.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys go ahead.
Okay. So I'll approach Tina.
Sitting
As,
at a table,
as he goes, I'm gonna tap him and do
waiting.
enhance
You
ability.
see that she's filling out some books.
Okay. Tina, I think
Yes,
we're ready to have
Wonderful.
a conversation. So, you said that this Rangers Hall is 50,000 gold, and you might throw in some contracts to help fix the place
Yes,
up.
I have some family who works in the carpentry business that could probably
Right,
hook
right.
you up with some deals.
Okay. So, besides that, I think we can offer maybe 45,000 gold, which will leave us a little bit more to help make the place run. And and because of that, I mean, it benefits you and your position because you're bringing a known or bringing a new guild into the city and a tavern at the same time. And well, my business partner Anzu over there, and I'll point over my shoulder at him, has already created the was it the Cobalt Conservatory? Helped found the Cobalt Conservatory, and we know what we're doing, and we're going to be bringing in patrons. We're going to be helping the city out, which is what your well, is she technically under employment of the woman we spoke to before in the
No,
office?
she's like a freelancer.
Oh, okay, but anyway, it's a slam dunk.
Does she get paid by the government or by just like randoms?
So it's how normal real estate works. She sells the property for the owner. She gets a commission.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to mention, I said I touched Braun and gave him enhanced ability for charisma. I just want to make sure you know. Cool.
Well, this is more like by his actions, the check is going to be different here. Well, I do like your offer, and I do like your tenacity, but 45,000 can only be done with one tiny stipulation.
So what might that be?
Well, for the first year of your business, I would like 5% of the gold you make off of your contract.
Lower it.
I would say 50,000, and they refurbish it.
Well, she's essentially offering that in the first place.
I think the refurbishing was we would get deals, but we'd still have to pay. I think that's what Jacob said.
True.
Okay.
That is
okay.
So Hunter's saying 50,000, but they also help to make sure that it is like intact and we can actually start a business out of it.
Yeah. Okay. That
basically we're good to go from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what I was trying to do in the first place by saving us that gold, the 5,000 gold, to make it happen anyway.
Well, I've got about 9,000 that I can dip into. Also, because I mean this is basically Andrew's life project. He'd be more than
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get, I mean, depending on what Jacob says, if we get the refurbishing deal, we also just use like some extra money to start up like funds with some of the wineries or breweries around the town, so that we can get intake on alcohol and start selling stuff. So that way, that the place can run on its own as a bar instead of just us having to put our own money into it.
Yeah, so Andrew's more than happy to take it.
Yeah. So you're saying make it 50,000, but just make sure everything is furnished and fixed.
Yeah, and then Andrew can bring in like the employees.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll counter your offer, Tina.
Tina.
Yeah. Why don't we stick with the 50,000, but those contracts that you have, you deal with and make sure the place is ready for us to move into. That means beds, tables, counters, the whole thing, so that my guildmates and I will be ready to move in and open this tavern and guild hall.
$55,000, and you have a deal.
Andrew will do it.
Oh.
I'll pick in the 5 if it's worth it. Say like 50, 53.
Because I'm not sure. I myself don't know how much those projects would be worth to furnish this place. That's the problem with the haggling here.
Well, I think that's what she said. Since she knows family members, she's I think that's what, like Jacob said, because she has family members who would do it, like he's giving you the full price. It would be 55 for full refurbishments and the place.
Right.
So I think, is that what you're saying, Jacob? Like, because okay, never.
Well, we don't. I don't
Inside
understand
check.
how
Inside
much.
check.
I myself don't understand how much the projects would cost. Because one place, a single gold coin makes somebody's entire month, and then other things, it's like, 500 gold for a piece of meat.
That's true.
Try 53,000 and just see what she says.
Well,
maybe?
So Jacob, due to Andrew making a whole university, would he know a thing or two about like how much something like this would cost to refurbish?
You built it over like 100 years ago, so prices are not going to be nearly the same.
Inflation.
Let's just how about 53,000? Since you have family members doing this, you'll already be getting a discount for it anyway.
Make a persuasion check.
Advantage.
Come on.
Caleb, when are we gonna start seeing a return on some of our?
Oh,
I think
I just saw his file.
whenever I come back from a certain thing, then we can start talking to Jacob about that stuff.
Guys, he did
Cool, cool.
smile.
23.
Oh yeah, dude.
53,000.
Yes.
She extends her hand. You have a deal.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh,
Shake her
shit.
hand.
Guys, we got a guild hall now.
We own a place.
We fucking did it.
We have
Should I
equity.
use that
Wait,
other?
Who are we giving the money to? We have to do the paper.
Tina's the realtor, yeah.
Do we give it to her now, or do we have to like go back to the place and like do a whole
Give
like?
it to me now if you want.
Do we have it?
Yeah, I have it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I hold all of our general
You're
items
muted, I don't know
in.
if you know that.
What,
gotcha.
Jacob?
Who is?
Corey's muted. I think he was
Oh.
talking.
Oh.
And he, no.
Yeah, I hold I hold all the of our group's
You're right.
general
You're right.
items.
You're right.
Lol.
Guys, when do we go on MTV Cribs?
We're on it, right? This is it, isn't
Yeah.
it? All right, so Braun, do we want to pay this now, or do we want to wait till we also do the paperwork and just give it to them at the town hall? Because 50 is a lot to pull out of this bag right now.
Yeah, it depends. Are you wanting to flex to the community? Just handing over a giant sack of gold?
I'm gonna look at Tina.
No.
Tina, would it just be okay if we just bring it up to the building tomorrow, or are we able to sign for it tonight since we did this so quick?
You can go there if you want.
Yeah, let's go there now and sign.
Are we doing another teleportation circle? I do enjoy teleporting.
All right, everyone, hold hands.
Yes.
I would just like to say before we go, it has been lovely dealing with you all. And if you ever need anything like an actual house, feel free to ask. Boom, you teleport. You're back in the office.
Okay.
So,
One NPC we have not picked
so
up.
Lockers
And-
throwing up.
Anzu and Braun, I guess. will be
Yeah, we
signing.
were technically, yeah.
I'm
So you're
gonna.
not signing the business contract yet. You're just getting the building. So who's going to
Right.
be the owners of the building?
It can still be you two, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna look. I'm
I'd-
gonna look over at Zygon. We got our own thing going.
You right.
Do I see that?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
it's,
you hear
Yeah.
them. They're not like.
It's not a secret.
it's not. It's not a secret. It's just something we've been talking about for the past few months in the group, like just overall.
I got beef.
I
All
got
right, so
beef.
two of you are the owners. Here's the contract, the bill of sale, all of the legal things. Now, this does certify that any damage after the signing is your responsibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't like how he says that because there was a
I
perception
don't like the
check.
phrasing there.
There was a perception
Yeah.
check that we definitely didn't have Brady pass earlier, and I'm a little confused
Yeah,
on
I
that.
failed hard.
But I guess while she's talking, I'm gonna take out 5 bags that each hold 10,000 gold, and slap them right behind the guys doing the deal.
We're still. We're not there
And then I'll
anymore.
put the 3
I can't
there.
go explore.
All right, so Braun and Anzu, you signed the contract.
Yeah.
She says, "All right, that's great." She grabs it, rolls it up, and then it disappears.
It's like the Little Mermaid.
Oh my god.
Heartbreaking.
Is that Ursula? I already don't like those.
Before we move in, though, I'd like to speak to the Slayer's take.
Does anyone
I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to the rest of the Slayers.
does anyone have to get off early tonight, or like do we want to just kind of like take some time to move into the house? Up to Jacob, you first because you're running it.
I was thinking we were
I do want
gonna
to talk
end
to
the
Thea
session
at
right
some
here,
point before we finish.
so that you guys could. We'll do the moving in off screen. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
We
And
can
we'll-
just deal with it before the next session.
That can get kind of tedious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that will be the end of tonight's session, but please don't go. We have a few
No.
announcements. So,
Oh.
Caleb over here is getting married.
Hi.
Congratulations, Caleb.
Thanks.
Everybody, congratulations, Caleb.
Thanks, guys.
So he will be gone for the next 2 weeks, and instead of continuing the story without him, we have decided that our very own Michael will be running a two-shot, with a few of us joining. Also, our lead moderator Zach in the chat. Hi, he will be joining us as well. But for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a side story with Michael, and then after that, we will be back to our normally scheduled programming. But does anybody else have anything to say or announce before we sign off here?
We bought a house.
Not really.
We bought a guild hall.
We have a place now.
We got a place now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, I
Our
would like to say
fucking rules. If you don't like them, fuck you.
everyone,
Oh
fucking
my
thank
God,
you,
Corey.
and we'll see you next week for Michael's campaign.
Bye.
See you guys.